Get it.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, baby? Welcome to the Gutta Babies podcast. This is episode
Fuck 6.
6. This is episode 6. Anything.
I know.
Yeah.
So what'd you do today?
A lot of bullshit. I caught a flat.
You did?
Yeah, so I pulled up and down the whip.
Oh, you had to pull up in the you know. Damn, man, I thought you was just flexing today.
No, bro.
What the fuck?
Nigga always be flexing on us, man.
I don't flex on nobody.
Multiple cars and shit.
It's all in my name.
Facts, got multiple cribs in multiple counties, nigga.
Oh. You always see this nigga's bank account. That bitch got like 10 zeros or what?
With a negative in front of me.
Hell no.
Yeah, how the fuck this bitch over good, my nigga?
Hey,
You see that shit?
overdone
Yeah.
peanut. That's an alien egg, nigga.
For real.
That's easy.
It was good. I took a big old massive ass shit.
Again?
Don't say that, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
I took these, what's that shit called? The cheese seeds?
The what?
Cheese.
Oh, cheese?
Yeah.
Work?
Yeah. What I do like vinegar. I put the cheese seeds first. The other side of vinegar. Right? Then I do it like a little super green cone cleanse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Add to that because it tastes like citrusy and shit. So it knocks out the taste of the apple cider vinegar. So that bitch in. Bruh. Yes, sir.
Fuck you up?
Fuck yeah.
You know, I've been wanting to try black seed oil for my beard. I heard it's like really fucking good.
I got some of that shit at the crib.
For real?
Yeah, that shit fine.
And I want to try that CMO shit.
Yeah.
Like, shout out Dr. C.
Yeah.
Shout out Dr. Seaman, you said?
CB.
CB.
I know, nigga. I
Yeah.
wonder if that died
As
working.
soon as that nigga died, bro. Fucking, Nipsey Hussle, bro. Everybody swore he was woke.
Oh, yeah, for like 3 weeks?
Fucking telling you, ugly ass
They was
nigga.
following that diet for 2 weeks. And then niggas was back in the McDonald's drive-thru.
At the McDonald's and pig feet, bitch. Ugly ass.
Y'all like pig feet? Pig feet?
Nigga, I don't eat nothing pig. I don't eat no pork, man.
My bad.
No,
I never tried it.
I mean, I had pig feet before, you know, before the big change.
I don't like vinegar. Sorry, I never tried it.
No,
You don't
vinegar?
like vinegar? Why?
Shit's nasty.
I ain't never had it with vinegar.
What you think is pickled?
Nah, I had it like in a soup, nigga.
Oh.
Not that shit, not the pickled pig.
That's why I had chicken feet, bro. That's why I don't like it.
It was vinegar. It was
No,
pickled.
it was like in a soup.
Oh, chicken, like the little.
The actual foot.
Oh, yeah, that shit good.
That shit nasty.
That shit
as
good.
fuck.
I had chicken heart like that way.
Nigga, what?
And cooked over it right. Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the heart is a muscle, so that bitch would be fire. I thought that's what chicken breast was.
That nigga's nasty as fuck, bro. You chicken hearts and shit.
Yeah, that is good. Curry goat.
Devil ceremonies.
Curry
and
goat
shit.
is where it's at.
You ever cut the goat? No, just
No.
I'm just fucking with y'all. No. Or did you ever cut the goat and watch them turn around?
Nigga, what?
Bro,
You gonna have feet on our ass.
you know what's crazy?
I heard everyone in that apparently.
There's really people out here fucking dead bodies, bro.
You know, I know a nigga. You know him too, the nigga that fucked the goat
Yeah, I remember him.
and the chicken.
Shame on you, motherfucker.
That's the same nigga that tried to put the shit on you.
I know, bro.
I know you was shook, boy.
I was.
He could have been solid though.
That's why I fuck with him. He can fuck whatever he wants. Yeah, I kept it solid, nigga.
But he tried to put shit on you, that ain't solid though.
No.
Nah, he had told him hold his bag.
Yeah, he was been the whole something, bro. And then while he was going to the dean office. And I didn't think about it until like he left the room. I'm like,
Right.
man, this nigga can just snitch on me and say that I have it. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, so I was paranoid as fuck. But then he came back, he's like, oh, no, we good, bro.
Because the nigga was showing everybody what he had. He's like, hey, I got that.
Do shit. Freshman year.
And it wasn't no gas.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to say it.
It wasn't mid either.
No, I'm talking about it wasn't no treat.
That's what I'm saying, because they're going to think they talking about mid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. So what would have happened if he would have never came back and they came looking for you? What would your parents do?
I'm pretty sure I would have been up the road.
Nah, how old was you?
Don't mind it. You still get kicked out.
I was a freshman, so that's hard drugs.
You got kicked out of school anyway, so you should have just
I
taken
know.
charge.
But, I mean, I got kicked out the next year, so it wasn't that bad. I was halfway done through high school, bro. It wasn't that bad.
I was
And
just halfway done with high school.
It's good you got kicked out though, because you would have not have graduated in that school. Nigga.
Fuck no.
I'm glad I was almost
Shout
done.
out Spoto, man. Best high school in the county.
I'm glad I was almost done before y'all got there, because y'all dragged my GPA the fuck down.
We was there, what, 1 year together?
Not
Two?
two. What? 1.5, your ass got kicked out.
Yeah. I forgot. That's some shit when they get older, bro.
Bust down. What high school you went to?
Bloomingdale for about a month, and I got sent back to private school.
On that.
You was in private school? Oh, you had to go because you got kicked out?
My mom
Bro.
told me out. I said, "Yeah."
If I tell y'all something, y'all gonna be disappointed in me. I hit the pad, boy.
When?
Last night.
I ain't disappointed. Hit that shit for me, bro, 'cause I can't smoke.
Dude, I was on my mind.
I miss that gas, boy.
If you know me, y'all know I don't smoke weed like that, bro. I don't got no problem with weed. This just make me want to shoot somebody.
Could you be paranoid?
It's fuck. But, do we dedicate this podcast yet?
Who you want to dedicate it to?
The Wee Man.
The who?
Weed man.
Nah, that nigga trash, bro. Whatever nigga mid can put me in my ass nowadays. I swear to God, so it don't matter what it is, bro.
You know what, shout out to the janitors out here.
On God, man.
Keeping shit clean, keeping shit off our shoes, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Somebody gotta do the job. Shout out to you for doing it.
Especially to the ones that get the fucking bathroom assigned to y'all that day.
That's a shitty job. No pun intended. Like, and they be doing that shit, nigga.
Bro, motherfuckers be nasty in public bathrooms, bro.
I
As
get it.
fuck. And I've heard female bathrooms worse.
Yeah, they are.
You should be leaving, you know, I'm eating, I ain't even trying to talk about it. I'm eating
I
something
don't give a
red.
fuck, bro. Y'all be leaving pads and shit on the floor, like blood on the seat and shit. Y'all nasty as fuck, dirty bitch. Bird bitch.
It's bitches that do that in their own house.
I hope so. I mean, I hope not. What the fuck?
Nah, you ain't see, it was back in the day, these two hoes was beefing, these two females was beefing on Twitter, and this one bitch was like, they was roommates. Like, this dirty bitch got period blood all over the seat, blah, 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 blah.
That's
blah.
fucking gross, bro.
Yeah. Nasty shit.
I don't know if that just sounds one-sided because I'm a nigga. I never had a period and all that shit.
But nigga, when we piss on the seat, we clean that bitch.
Some
Yeah.
niggas don't.
So yeah, some niggas don't.
Some niggas
That's a
don't.
dirty nigga.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro, like, some niggas don't do that shit.
For me, the bathroom got to be the cleanest part of the house, because that's where you expose that.
Nah, for real, bro.
That shit
I'm
nasty.
the bathroom is like my pet peeve, my nigga. If I don't feel comfortable putting my ass cheeks on that toilet, boy,
I'm not.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, I live in a house with about 12 people. Nigga, sometimes I'll go to the I'll go to the gas station.
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Because, like, if I clean it too much, it be times where I got to clean that bitch twice a day. Because, nigga, after I go to the bathroom, there's 7 other motherfuckers that got to go to the bathroom. So when I come back around, bitch, this shit fucked up. So I got to clean it.
Like, I got my own cleaning solution. It was just bleach, Fabuloso, totally awesome. Liquid Pine Sol,
Oh, yeah.
hot water, and all that
You're
shit.
finna get bombed, dude.
Bro.
That shit sound like it can clean up anything, nigga.
Bro, I use that, like, spray down the toilet bowl and everything. Every time, like, if I got a shit, every time I got to
I got to clean it every time.
Yeah. And it's not because somebody else, it's like, that's just me.
Nigga, even if I'm the only one at the crib.
Yeah.
Every time I sit down, because, like, nigga, I don't.
So talking about that, what's the worst or best job y'all had?
Definitely not cleaning somebody else's shit because I've never done that.
I ain't never cleaned the bathroom. Even when I worked at Walmart.
Me neither, boy.
Walmart was probably the best job I had. The worst had to be the call center.
But
Well, at the same time, it wasn't that bad, but it was just,
it was annoying.
it was so annoying. Yeah, that's the most annoying job I
I
had.
feel like the job was bad for me. Once City left, and I was just on the phones by myself.
Mm-hmm.
When once fucking I was just emailing motherfuckers, bro, I was cooling.
Yeah.
That's why I lasted so long in that bitch. I was just cooling, bro. I wasn't doing shit. I was on YouTube for like 6 hours out of that whole shit.
They had me fucked up. We worked in the same job, but we ain't have no internet privileges on my side. All we could do is go to cool math games, nigga.
That shit be fun though. I used to go to that bitch.
Nigga, that's all we could do. We couldn't go on YouTube. Y'all niggas was on Netflix, Hulu, all type of shit, bro. Nigga, I was walking past your section just to get a glimpse of the show.
But y'all had the Sherms too in y'all section.
Niggas was snitch.
I had all the fucking ratchet hoes that had all the tea, my nigga. That shit used to be funny as fuck. Oh god.
Oh, nah, it was some ratchet in my section too.
Nah,
but it was a lot of Sherms. The Sherms outweighed them, so they had
I was
to
gonna say it wasn't like mine.
They had to act right because you getting snitched on first cue.
I mean, my shit was everybody straight out of high school. That shit was hilarious.
What? That's how my training class was. That's why I thought it was gonna be sweet. Cause everybody in that shit was twirling. I'm, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. We get to the floor, nigga. My fucking manager looked like the snitch from Recess.
I remember him.
Yeah, Mr. Rat Man, man.
For real, that rat.
Fuck nigga, bro.
Fucking, I don't know. I don't think I've had a. I feel like the worst job we both worked in.
Which one? We worked at a lot of jobs together.
Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon.
But only reason why I say it was worse was because of the payback.
Yeah, it wasn't 15.
It wasn't. It was like 10 or 11. One of them shit.
But their job got easier, and they went up $4.
Exactly, bro. Like
what's the worst job you had?
I've been here trying to think about that shit. I think all my jobs are the worst jobs. You know the reason why? Because I always like, I never really thought of working for somebody else. I always wanted to work for myself.
Of course, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. So every time I'm like working for somebody else, I'm like,
he just fucks with your psyche.
Fuck yeah. Like, how the fuck am I asking somebody, can I go see my son? Like,
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I already know, bro.
Bro, I'm like, alright, that shit fucks with me. That really does fuck with me.
I already know.
But yeah, you get to meet some cool ass people.
Yeah, I met some of the coolest motherfuckers in my life at work.
Yeah.
I feel like the best job I've had was Sable.
Oh. That was the sweetest job.
That's it.
When we worked for Coca-Cola?
That shit paid ass, nigga. What, bro?
Nigga, we was coolin'.
Bro, it's fuck, my nigga, bro.
We got paid to watch Netflix and write songs, man.
No,
Oh,
we just, like on our off days, we just pull up to each other's job
Yeah.
or whatever. We just work on music. Nigga.
Like when he was at work and I was off, I'll pull up to his shit. We'd cool it, kick it in his, because we had little shacks, so we were cooling him. So I pull up for hours, nigga, his whole shift basically. And we leave like an hour before the managers come to relieve us.
Right.
So we there for 7 hours thugging, cooling. That was like one of the best jobs, but the pay was ass.
That's when y'all were doing Top Flight?
Yeah.
That's the biggest scheme out here, bro. Don't get your security license, my nigga.
No.
Scheme is fuck.
Unless you got military experience, get your gun license. That's it.
Facts.
Your security gun license, the G license.
Have you ever got fired from a job?
Yep.
I always quit.
I haven't got fired yet.
I did get fired once. Cause Mellow, bro.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Cass Creek?
No. I quit that. I was at a temp agency. And Mello was my reference and my ride to work. So,
like, before you finish that, think about that.
yeah,
All day.
The nigga was the reference and the
And
ride.
the
Like,
yeah,
you
bro.
should know how this is going in, bro.
I mean, I did, nigga, but I was desperate.
I feel you.
So listen, bro. So before I even got hired, this nigga already walked out on 2 sites. Or he got fired from one site and walked out on one site. So she said, like when I got hired, she was like, all right, so you're with him, you're his reference. If something else happens to him on any job, both of y'all are out of jobs because I know he's your ride. So my first day at work, bro, this is one of the coolest jobs I had too. I was at this place, it was called like Packer Foods or something. We were making seasoning and shit for Hungry Howie's and just
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
yeah, so that job was cool and we get to listen to music, just sitting in there doing our own thing by ourselves.
Right.
I love this fucking job, bro. So one day, like it was like my 3rd day, bro. We cooling, I'm having a good ass day chilling, and all of a sudden I hear this nigga Mello in the break room while I'm walking past to use the bathroom. I hear him arguing with his bitch, and I'm like, oh no. So he's like, I'll leave this bitch right now. I'll leave this bitch right now. I'm like, bruh. I walked in there. Well, I'm like, bruh, please don't go, bruh. Like, I need this job, bruh. Do not leave. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, fuck that shit, bruh. We gonna get another job. We gonna get another job.
Oh, damn.
Bruh, he hopped the fence because they had to let you out. But nobody was at the gate, so he hopped the fence and left. I finished my shift. So the lady had called his phone. She was like, "Yeah, you and your friend ain't coming back to work, and y'all on the DNU list, the do not use list." So, because it was a temp agency, so we couldn't even get another job through the agency. That was my first job they ever assigned me to.
Oh damn!
I got you fucked up.
And the pay was decent. Shit was like 12 back in fucking nigga 2015. $12 an hour.
I remember that story.
Yeah, bro, I was hot. That shit made me not want to talk to that nigga for months. But he was living at my house.
I would have still ignored that nigga.
I did.
You should have stole him.
Nigga, I would be playing his Xbox, nigga. He'll come up to me trying to talk. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face. He's like, bro, I want to play my game. I don't care, nigga. I want to go to work.
Bro, you know when you fucking do a comeback? Fucking, what's his name? Rich Homie and Young Thug, bro.
Rich Homie just dropped the album though.
No, I'm talking about like,
Together.
Rich Homie and Young Thug, bro. They need to do a whole.
No, I don't need another one of those. No, that's my lover, that's my daddy, or baby, whatever.
You bugging. We need Rich Gang too.
That shit was fire though.
That was beautiful.
It was fire.
That tape was amazing, bro. That, honestly, they the best duo. They the best.
Marie?
Oh.
That's the best collab tape.
But that was Mel Marie was Rich Homie Quan though.
But it was off that tape.
Yeah, but it's not that yeah.
I know.
And Thug had another. They both had like independent songs on there, but their songs together was fire too.
You know, had the best trilogy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Trilogy. What? Like when it's like 3 of them.
Oh,
It's trilogy, right?
Yeah.
You know how the best
Trilogy.
one? Trilogy. Yeah.
That's like 3 series, bro.
Bro, Gucci Man.
Oh, the trilogy, the Molly Gas and
Yes,
Lee?
bro, the World War III, whatever the fuck it's called.
Bruh.
That's the best ones. That's how Pee Wee and Young Thug got discovered. I'm pretty sure.
So
But
who?
then Young Thug had that 1017 Thug or some shit like that
Bro,
afterwards.
no, he had that right before.
Before? Oh, okay.
And then after that, he booted up for
that
real.
Pikachu song, remember?
Oh, yeah. Nigga, I love everybody hated that shit too.
I know.
I love that whole tape.
I
Even though he was talking about being gay and shit, I didn't give a fuck. That shit was sliding.
So who finds the best artists? Is Gucci or Young Thug?
That's a good question.
I feel like you got let down. Like they got knifed. You know what I mean? Like Gucci knifed Young Thug. Because at the point Gucci was ready to bring all these fuck niggas in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Walker.
Walker ain't no fuck nigga.
No. I'm not saying fuck. I don't know why.
You saying
niggas?
niggas?
Yeah, I don't know. No.
This is some bullshit, you know.
Yeah. Bring all these people in, but not Young Thug got the hardest motherfuckers making hits right now. You know what I'm saying? What? Well, no, he got
But
one.
who did it better
Yeah.
though? No, he got a couple.
No, he got Gunna, bro.
That's it.
I mean,
Nah, he
that's
got
it.
Lil Key, Lil got it. Can't
Are
forget
they
about
on there
Lil.
YSL?
It don't matter. He brought him up though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he
No,
discovered
you're
it.
right.
Then you gotta say Little Baby too. Then.
No, I think Lil P was more QC than anything.
Yeah, QC, Gucci.
Because it's fucking, just like everybody else in Atlanta, everybody know each other.
That's true.
Like, oh yeah, my cousin fucking brothers with fucking QCP. Like, you know.
There's a lot of niggas that Young Thug had shit to do with. Like the Young Thug hopped on one of their songs and they got jumping like Trouble.
But at the same time,
Like Beef in the Night with Trouble.
Trouble, yeah, that's one of the biggest songs.
Like Trouble was kind of popping, but
So
after
dope,
that,
my bad.
nigga bust down.
But fucking Trouble, you heard his tape, his album that he released last year?
With the song with Drake on it.
I don't know. I just know like the tape was like his back.
Black and white cover.
Yeah.
And all the videos was in black and white.
Yeah,
that
bro,
shit was fire.
that shit was fire. But he's so slept on too, bro.
You know, it's a
Trouble.
from Duct Tape.
Yeah,
So
Duct
from
Tape
California?
Mafia.
No.
Duct Tape Mafia, bro.
That's Problem. he think about Problem. Yeah, but
I didn't download the album.
started
But
Alleyway.
I thought it was that same nigga.
no. But he came up with Alley Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that bro. He's raw. He's older, but he's better than a lot of young niggas. And you know the tape that really put me on is kind of later. Like I fucked with him before G put me on him. That's how old that shit is.
What?
G put me on Trouble, bro.
For real?
Yeah, like so he been out.
Yeah, because he was like I said, Duct Tape Mafia.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was under that shit too.
Like that was like 10 years ago. But the tape that he dropped, he was like on the cover of a car. I think it's called School Fresh. It's a collab tape with him and Shawty Fresh, the producer.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he got a song on there with 21 Savage that was so hard, bro. That whole tape was just tough.
Bro, you know.
Wow.
You know who fell the fuck off, and I'm so sad that he fell off? Saw Baby.
Oh, He would have been great. But I think he can come back. Like K Camp coming back right now because of TikTok.
Yeah.
K Camp got a new hit because of TikTok. I think Baby can do it too. Because he already got a little.
But I feel like what was his name? K Camp. I feel the only reason why he coming back to that shit that happened with the university.
That's what I'm saying. It could be something just like that.
They had that nigga fucked up. He had the biggest hits back then.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they booed his ass.
For real, they had the nigga fucked up.
Oh no, they didn't even boo him. It was just
Twitter
Twitter saying.
Twitter booing him.
Yeah, they were like, "What the fuck?" K
Mhm.
Camp come, but K Camp low key slide.
They really do though.
I fuck with him.
Solid too.
I don't know.
He's a hit maker.
Talking about social media, my nigga. What's like the best social media to like blow up from?
To blow up from?
You got what? You got
TikTok.
Twitter. A lot of niggas blowing up on TikTok right now.
Yeah. You know that shit was called Musically, right? That was Musically.
But that was the same thing. That's what happened to it. Oh, I didn't even know that.
So Musically turned into TikTok.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was two different things. Shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
I just goofed.
I'm truly blowed.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing a TikTok.
Do it.
I'm gonna make one. But Triller, I know Triller videos blowing up, but it's because of Triller's not independent. Like they're not blowing up off Triller. They're blowing up. They're taking the Trillers, putting them on IG and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's how those are blowing up.
Triller's been around for. That's one with the slashes, right?
Yeah, it's been
I
around
mean,
for
that bitch. Yeah.
That's old too.
This
But
shit-
people are starting to use it more.
I don't know. I feel like the
Because of
best
low-key.
social media is Instagram. Because I feel like Twitter, like as far as like creatives go, Twitter like went off the chain for it. And by that I mean not in a good way, like completely spaced out. Like I feel like Twitter now is more like a newspaper than anything.
Twitter's not for artists.
It's not, bro. It's not. If you're not making memes or anything like that, bro, you're not going for it.
You gotta already be famous to be on Twitter.
Right.
Hopping and shit.
Whatever. I like Twitter because all the fucking. Well, I need to reactivate my Twitter. But I miss all the fucking porn sites.
Yeah.
The hoes on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. That ass fat. I still beat though. Fucking, what is it? They got clap them cheeks. They got a lot of sites, bro.
I gotta get back on.
They got what?
If you think about it, porn is so weird.
Yeah.
They be like fetishizing like certain things. Like, that's
Feet? Who wants to watch feet?
I don't know. I'm talking about like you be like, what's the name of that shit? That shit be fucking as fuck. It's called Black. When you be like fucking 5 black niggas and you just
Oh yeah, one white bitch.
Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck?
Bro, black we have like they also got like the little shit like little movie shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? When it be like, yeah.
bro. How you know?
She be like walking, it's like, yeah, I had a rough day at work today and blah 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 blah.
That's just
like,
so fucking weird, bro. And I bet you if it was the other way around, it would be so fucking. What's the name of that?
They got them videos too.
I forgot what's that word.
Nigga, they got slave master video.
That word.
Oh.
Yeah,
the BDSM and
that's pretty fucking weird, bro.
Bro, you got black females that'll dress up as slaves and let white men fuck them.
are you fucking serious?
Mm-hmm.
I think I read somewhere where it was like a girl. She was talking about she like dating white niggas or whatever.
Mm.
And whenever she dates a white nigga, when they fuck, like she be asking for him to call her a nigger.
Nah, dudes do that too.
Like that's
Dudes
weird.
be having white bitches call them nigger too.
Like that's weird as fuck, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would like that shit.
I ain't.
I was probably stalking your shit.
For real.
I'm saying in the moment, then a redneck bitch call me a nigger.
The what?
That might make me fuck the shit out of you.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if you have like genuinely have. But, bro, I've been called a nigger before. Bro.
I have too.
Oh yeah, bro, I've been called a nigger by my family.
But I hate behind that bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking nigger.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like,
Nigga, my own fucking uncle called me a nigger.
but I feel like that's different rather than a random motherfucker down the
Bro,
street.
my uncle, like nigga, he
But
looks at me with a disgust. Fucking
But
nigger.
I know, but that's your uncle. I'm talking about just a random motherfucker out the street. Like I was like, what, 6th, 7th grade?
Oh, yeah.
Grown ass 40-year-old, 50-year-old call me a nigger and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, or porch monkey. You been called porch
Bruh,
monkey,
shit.
bro? Like, bro, that's the worst shit.
bruh.
I've been called a coon.
Yeah.
That was before I knew what it meant, so it ain't hit my nigga. This is all about my family. I ain't never been called nothing crazy by nobody other than people in my bloodline.
Bro, when I was younger, when I was a kid, I went to the store and like, get the fuck out of here, you nigger. I'm like,
For real?
yeah. Yep.
I remember me and my homeboy Keenan back in Ocala, we stumbled on a fucking KKK rally. I'm not going too much into detail. You just know motherfuckers had us fucked up. Keenan, if you stumble upon this, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
We can share it with him. We can share this with him. Send him a clip of this shit.
I'll send it to him.
So he could vouch in the comments.
Right.
Ain't no capping in the rock.
That's Ocala for you, man.
I wanted to go to Ocala. The part you was from, not that.
Yeah, not
Bro, you remember like years ago, like 3 years ago, there was a big old brawl like at a gas station and shit like that. And I was like, damn, where the fuck? There's a whole bunch of niggas just fighting, like bitches fighting, niggas fighting, and everything else. I was like, damn, where the fuck was that? Yo.
That's the thing, like a lot of people who don't go, like who only know of Ocala, they think of it just like some country shit. But the thing about it is, yeah, it's some country shit. It's the sticks at the end of the day. It's like Spring Hill or some shit like that. But it's like one right turn, you in the hood, but on that same street you busting left, you on the crack on the redneck side. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so like I don't know, man. Like, it's weird as fuck. Like, and then at the same time you got the rednecks that like fucking get along with the hood niggas and
Right.
shit. Like, it's just so fucking weird down there, bro.
But you know what? Like, I came across some rednecks that was actually like cool as fuck.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me
And
too.
it's just like damn, how come your dad is fucking racist as fuck? Your mom look at me like I'm shit.
Probably because of schools.
Probably.
Yeah, the public school say that. But and it's crazy because you got a lot of rednecks who don't like regular white people.
Yeah.
Nah.
They only fuck with rednecks and niggas.
For
and
real. For real.
They're like, oh nah, you see that? They
But I
like,
feel like that's some Florida shit.
it's like, oh, you a sidewalk sissy. Like nigga, basically that's what they call white people who was raised on the style. I don't know.
I feel like that's some Florida shit though.
Oh no, they call them store bought rednecks.
Store about redneck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but cause like in Mississippi, there was a dude like he turned out to be like I watched this shit early last year, right? And then like people just started reacting to it shit about going to his first black barbecue, first black cookout. Y'all see that shit?
Nah,
Yo, that shit was funny as fuck. And this is a big old redneck. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that, like you said in one of a podcast, like I guess it was like, I reckon, well, it was our first one and everything else. It's like, you want to put forward your best foot. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it was like,
That bit hard as fuck right
This
there.
nigga can't even shine it.
Your ass loaded, ain't you? Your ass loaded.
oh,
What's
what's up, man?
I'm twirling.
You want some of that?
Hell no, I'm already Jay. I'm trying to be up tonight. Bitch, got a nigga slump. Cuss the bitches out.
I can see it through the glasses, bro.
Shut your ass up. Motherfucking mini me always think he know some shit. Shut your ass out of here, dude. What y'all boys doing?
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That ain't no S.A.N. Joe. That shit ugly. Who fuck phone that is? You put this on the pod. Let's have a podcast about these ragged ass Android. This shit getting ridiculous.
You watch that quality on that bitch.
And
bro.
fuck Marvin the Martian, bitch. I don't fuck that. That nigga got a little ass piece of skits. Bitch pie. You know, Bud Bunny always whoop that nigga ass. What you talking about? We Americans, nigga. The fucking famous Amos. Hey, this is a knowledge for y'all. You know this was over by a black man, right?
That's good. We support black
Right.
men.
Yeah, but you're not supporting the black business because they forced him to sell his recipe, the white people,
I thought it was Papa.
to them. And he ended up selling his famous Amos recipe to some white people because they told him if he don't sell it, they're going to kill his family.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so he had to sell the recipe and his whole brand. It was a black man. Look it up.
Damn.
The more you know, guys.
But we gonna keep that shit in there.
For real.
I'm dead ass though. Look it
No,
up.
I'm gonna keep
You
it
got a
that.
bottle opener?
Hell no. Oh, he's on wine?
No, like,
Nah.
Beer.
My niggas.
I got pretty teeth, bro. I can't do that shit.
Bro.
Bro, what kind of something they look like gloves, bitch?
Damn, nigga, mind your business.
Bro, I got sock gloves, bitch, hugging their toes and shit.
I ain't give you shit all day, bro.
I just got here. You ain't give me shit all day. So when I walked in, you already nigga loaded. You started the shit.
Oh,
They like twins, bro.
I know.
But you can tell she's like with some extension shit. Like, I don't have experience.
She finna blow.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because with my luck, like, I build bitches, bro. You can start off right here. I be building bitches, my nigga. Like, real shit. He can vouch, like, come on now, bro. I build hoes, bro.
How many rappers you done made?
Nigga, like a whole team. I can start a whole record label, my nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? I don't know, man. I build hoes, bro. And y'all niggas pick them up and be like, damn, this bitch raw as fuck. Low key, no homo, you dating me, nigga. Like, G shit. Not like G shit, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I done witnessed this man turn like 4 females into rappers, bro.
On God. On God. And I don't even try. What happened?
Nah.
Leak?
Oil smell.
Remember when I was gonna work at that old mine, bro?
Wait, what, man?
I was gonna work at the old mine in Texas.
You
You
better
know,
give your life away.
Bro,
nigga.
they get money though.
they do,
Bro,
bro.
I always want to work on the fucking
I
orbit.
want to. I still want to, but the
Bro,
thing is,
I
like,
did
just like he said, bro, you give your life up for that shit, like, for real. Because you end up working, like, what, like 13, 14 hours a day, bro?
Yeah, it's a rap.
And remember when I was gonna sign up for that Alaska shit? For the fishing?
Bro, I tried to do that shit too.
Oh God, bro! They pay for the hotel and your trip, bro. And all
You told me
gotta
that
do
you
is
was
work.
satisfied. You like, hey, bro, I'm thinking about making this move to Alaska.
What stopped me was it was just too damn cold.
I didn't have a passport. Well, I got a passport. I just gotta renew it. But with the whole name change, I can't do anything.
Oh.
Why you need a passport? It's a U.S. territory.
It's
Or
a
to fly
passport.
over?
Yeah, you gotta fly over.
Fly over.
Canada.
Oh.
Well, that's what they said from my end. I don't know if I'm right, but I don't give a fuck, bro. If it wasn't meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
So don't stress it.
It was like I had a old coworker of mine. His homeboy that he knows, like he was in the military with, does that shit, and he was gonna plug me in.
Mm.
And it was like, I told him, like, can you swim? No. You like cold water? I'm like, nah. Born in the islands and raised in Florida, bro. I don't like cold water. Even when I was in Utah, when it snowed and shit like that, Sarah isn't one that drove me around.
Man, I'm just saying it again. I love the cold, bro. I love that.
Because you like to be dressed up and shit like that.
Not me.
That's the freshest time, bro. Like,
Nigga.
come on now.
I'm fresh. I'm fresh as death right
I was
now.
fresh this summer because I started losing weight, so I could wear like all the fancy shit. You know what I mean? Because it was hot. You know. But I mean, I could have worn it when I was fat, but we all know as a fat nigga,
It don't hit the same.
You don't got that self confidence like that. You know.
It's
what
not
I
even
mean?
about the self-confidence, nigga. Your gut is poking out. It don't look good.
And that makes you not have the self confidence. Because who the fuck want to walk around? Shout out to y'all motherfuckers who walk around with that gut showing, bro. Like that's real.
Right here, my nigga.
No,
No,
don't
he's
say
talking
it.
about.
No,
Hold on.
bro.
If you pull your shirt back all the way,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm talking about. You're wearing the fucking double
like if you wear
XL.
an XL or 2X,
Oh,
and you end up wearing a medium,
For real, bro.
oh, yeah. Oh.
like niggas that wear fucking size medium Da Vinci shirts.
For real, just look buff. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Yo,
And
I remember,
it's shirt fake. Get the fuck out of here.
I remember when growing up when Da Vinci wasn't all that hitting that much.
Hmm?
Yeah.
They didn't have Da Vinci around.
Yeah, they didn't have Da Vinci around. And it wasn't really hitting on shit.
I thought they been had Da Vinci. That's just one of the 80s, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it wasn't always high fashion.
It was high fashion, but nobody was wearing it.
That's crazy.
Nobody was really fucking with it. Just like Champion. Last week we was
Like
talking about
modern
Champion.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're fucking with it, but you weren't fucking with it. And a lot of people
Bro,
wasn't
one of my
fucking with it.
favorite like designer brands, I'm pretty sure that's what you call it, but designers or whatever, it's always gonna be Prada. For
I just don't like shoes. I don't like the Prada shoes.
I like the
What?
the Cloud 9 shoes they drop. I believe that's what it calls. I've been out the fashion game for too long, so don't call me out. The Cloud 9 shoes with the straps on them, them bitches is fire. And the bowling Prada shoes, bro, them bitches is fire as fuck, my nigga. Stop playing. You wear that bitch with a suit? Not like
Oh,
a
with a
full-
suit, yeah.
But not like a full like business suit. You know what I mean? When you unbutton the two. You know
I thought you
Yeah.
meant with streetwear, like
Nah,
nigga with skinny
fuck no.
jeans,
Nah,
nigga.
Nah. And you know what's crazy? You just reminded me how hood niggas wearing CDG now. That shit be blowing me, bro. That shit be
That
blowing
was just some weird shit.
For real, bro. That shit crazy as fuck. They be wearing the Converse and the polos. Like, that shit crazy as fuck.
Nigga, polos is a shit, my nigga.
I like polos, but they gotta have like a pattern to them. I don't like
Right.
plain polos. I don't know why. Like, I like the stripes. I got the Katie Kane product polo. Remember?
With the stripes,
With
yeah.
the stripes. That bitch so clean, bro. It fit big as fuck on me now, but that bitch fire.
Hey, how you got that, bro? But
Man, 200 for a polo, bro. Can you believe that shit? Not out of my pocket, though. You know what brand I fuck with, though? That Dave used to wear? The cycle bunny,
the bunny
shit.
shit.
That shit fire, bro. I like that little logo. That shit fire.
Bro, them shirts like 110.
Yo,
I don't care if there was like 20. I'm just saying, I just like that logo. That shit hard as fuck, bro.
you know what shit I'm fuck with? They ain't out yet, but I'm fucking with a good baby shit.
Oh, yeah,
And that four-way Lonnie design.
Fuck them niggas.
Ooh, that's that Lonnie design. Four-way design. Four-way Lonnie.
But we don't play.
No, I'm talking about the name of the design. You know that Ed Hardy designed it, whatever.
Oh yeah.
With like
Bye.
Yeah.
Put about big four-way, man.
Big
That's
four.
me. Big four-way, man.
Yeah,
Big.
you gotta be big to be big four-way.
I used to, so I can say that.
Forever.
Forever and never, my nigga.
Oh, but hey, I'm big. Full, but big four-way.
Oh, yeah. Big four-way. Bro, you know what song's hard as fuck? Niggas in Paris.
Niggas in Paris.
That Jay-Z and Kanye.
And the other one with
Ham?
Otis.
No, Ham was way
The
better.
video for Otis
Otis was hard.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't remember that song Lex Luger produced?
Yes,
Ham?
I
That
do.
shit was hard.
I do. I'm talking about Otis.
Otis was tough
That's
too.
just where they fucking Frankenstein and Maybach. Was it a Maybach or
It was Maybach.
or Wraith?
It was
Wraith,
Maybach.
right?
No, it was Maybach.
They did.
Yeah.
They chopped the top on them motherfucker.
Yeah.
They snapped, bro. They snapped.
And then they was hanging out the side. They was
Yeah.
And they do the effect that I really like when it's like the videos in slow motion, but the words still match. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about? The rest of Deshaun did that shit too. Shout out to the rest of Deshaun.
He be spazzing.
He be spazzing. He's so fucking slept on, bro. Real shit. And
Niggas only
what I
focus on
think?
that one song, but that shit.
I think he fucked up because he signed the fucking Rich Gang. That's what it was, right? He fucked him up right there, bro. He should have been way bigger.
That's like London on the track.
The producer?
Yeah.
Well, he doing shit with Summer Walker, bro. He going up from because Summer Walker going the fuck up, and I fuck with you, Summer Walker. Like you that bitch for real. Like she be spazzing, bro.
I don't know. I ain't never heard the song.
Listen to her tape. That I'm
We'll play it on the way home.
It's the one she wearing to do right.
Yeah, bro. That shit is fire.
I've been seeing it. I just don't want to click it because it's so much hype.
Nah, bro. That shit is fire.
I was
It's
like-
actually good.
Yeah, I like that shit.
I was about to like grab my
It's
phone.
like-
I think
I don't like. I like R&B music, but I don't like when they be doing that over singing shit, like Chris Brown and shit. Like that's why I stopped listening to Chris Brown because he was like over singing. I don't know how to explain it.
Bro,
Like it's not gospel music, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's
but that's his roots. If that's your
But
roots,
I feel
then
like
yeah.
that extra singing shit. It's like for old R&B. It hits different.
Bro, it
You know
does
what
it.
I'm talking
It
about?
does it.
Yeah,
And
you
like-
gotta have the
And like
voice
the
for it.
new,
You gotta have
the new
the.
R&B motherfuckers who be over singing, like it's not working for you.
So what about YK?
What's that?
Osaka.
Osiris?
He's hit or miss for me.
Remember I showed you Jet right before he blew up, and I told you he was gonna blow up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, but this nigga finna blow up, bro.
And then like 2 weeks later, he got a deal.
Same shit with Quando Rondo, bro. I showed this nigga right, like not even
Yeah,
right.
I like
months.
You had showed me. Yeah, it was like a year.
Yeah, bro.
You had showed me Young and Ace, and then you was like, oh, but he fucked with this nigga Quando
Mhm.
Rondo, and they was both spazzing.
Quando's like, I like Quando.
That was when Young and Ace had the
I don't
dreads.
like Quando now, though, bro.
Why
Cause,
not?
like, he's going to radio, bro. I don't like that shit.
But that's what
I understand that's where the bag at, but like,
Exactly.
I like that dirty. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, I
coming
feel
up
you.
shit,
I
bro.
feel you, but let's say either one of y'all fucking blow up, right?
I'm getting to that with bag, bro. You gonna
No,
see me at
you-
EDM
you-
shows.
so you understand what I'm
I
saying?
really
So you
walk
gotta
around,
understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. It's like
No, he understand it. He just saying he
Yeah.
missed the old shit.
so,
This nigga, Walker Flocka, he went on tour with Steve Aoki.
bro. Steve
know
Aoki is a
I know that
Beast,
nigga
bro.
was making money on the
Big man.
EDM shows,
Beast.
boy. Oh my god.
If I could plug into the EDM market, bro.
Me too, bro. Was switching the heartbeat.
Bro.
I'll go back to DJing on God, bro.
Bro,
That's some
for
real
real.
shit.
Bro, somebody I know had did an EDM remix of Fofo.
Mhm.
That shit got so many plays, I ain't get $1 off of it.
SoundCloud
No, it was, yeah, SoundCloud,
before it got monetized.
yeah.
You still
They
get
had like
monetized.
shit had like 1 million plays.
Yeah, bro.
You get how's
Oh,
that?
that was a DJ nigga, right?
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
That nigga still owe me $35 too. I had to show him a quarter. Nigga gave me like 15. Talking about I'll pay you back. I knew niggas since high school. Jit ran off on me.
Damn, dog.
Nigga, either you gonna have to do a mix for free,
Bro, you know what?
Is
you gonna have to
he
run
still
that
here,
every time.
Tom?
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's what a bag at, bro. That country music, fucking rock music, EDM. That's
Pop.
what a bag. Pop. That's what a bag
Pop
at.
is weird.
For real, bro.
If you could tell it, I really believe that. If you could tell you the music for the younger kids,
Younger kids and females.
yeah, then you good for life.
For sure.
Look at J Lo. Bitch,
Nigga,
51
look at-
years
look
old,
at
and
the
she about to
fucking-
do fucking
What's the name of
halftime show.
the country song jit, bro? The gay one.
Oh no.
Oh, take
Nah,
my
Lil Nas,
horse.
Lil Nas,
Oh,
The whole time, bro.
Yeah.
This that was the most streamed song, or
Mhm.
like ever played song, like
In
ever.
history.
In
But where did he
history,
get that shit from? He popped off of fucking TikTok.
He did. Oh, he did.
Yeah,
I don't
he
even
did.
think it's the little kids, cause that's what,
Fortnite and all that shit. Yeah, just
Fortnite.
kids.
It was a challenge, and it was a challenge of like people dressing regular and everything else, and then jump into and like flash into like a country song. I mean a country
I
outfit.
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how he got. That's how he got popping.
That's crazy as fuck.
That's how he got popping.
But he was promoting that song for a year before it blew up.
Yeah.
You know, I really like. I didn't really fuck with Jit like that, but just like he was like, cause he was grinding. Cause I remember he uploaded a video. It was like from like last year. Nigga was eating a fucking reheated pizza, nigga. He was like, "Well, I'm making this video here to see like where I'm gonna be at next year," type shit, bro. And then he posted that video, like he was like musky as fuck, no haircut, eating a reheated fucking Hungry Howard's pizza and shit. And the next year he
Nas?
flexed the fuck out.
Nas
Yeah,
X?
yes, bro. He was flexing the
Damn.
fuck out with the goals and everything. I'm like, you see, that's the type of shit I fuck with, bro.
I do
I
too.
like seeing niggas elevate themselves. I
Exactly.
don't know why. Like, I just love seeing that shit. But nowadays, just like how we were talking about, like 3 episodes ago, like niggas now, like they just jumping on the game now with like fucking
Like they're already stars. and
yeah, with
everything,
fucking Maybachs and
But
fucking
that shit be
Balenciaga.
food.
You
A lot of
do,
that shit be
But
food.
it's for the image. Though.
I hate that fake until you make it
Because
shit.
back then, motherfuckers didn't give a fuck. They would shoot a video in the tank top. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Fuck it, we grinding. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit I miss.
Nipsey Hustle, nigga.
Facts.
Can we go back to that?
Nah, we can't. We can't.
You can, but you're not gonna blow.
Yeah, people not gonna appreciate it.
Like, it's broke
Because
ass,
yeah,
and that's why I don't understand either. It's like a lot of people they see the struggle, they understand the struggle and everything
And they
else,
still chew you.
but they still choose to go to the person that perceive to have that money
And that's
and
where
everything
rap
else.
being fucked up too at. Like, I don't know, man.
Like, bro, think about it. 99% of the niggas who got like fucked up cars and shit get made fun of by niggas who are walking.
Facts.
Mhm.
And but they got the fucking Ferragamo belt though. Remember that.
Yeah.
So watch out.
Or
The
the
Clean
Louis,
Bear
the
J's,
Louis,
Balenciaga.
the Louis belt.
Talking about, you know what I miss too? Remember back then, like you wouldn't know what the fuck an artist was doing for like a year. You know what I'm
Till
talking
the
about?
album drop.
Yeah, you'd be like, damn, what the fuck this nigga doing right now? But now you be seeing niggas taking the shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like fucking on IG Snap, bro. Like
Just smoking a blunt,
yeah,
cool,
bro.
all day.
I be missing that shit because like
The mystery of it.
back then, bro, you see fucking Jay-Z growing his hair out. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You be like,
You know,
this
it's
nigga-
album time.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? He's not getting a haircut to the album done. And then you see the nigga with the haircut. Oh, yeah, this nigga about to drop. You know what I mean? I miss that shit, bro. Like, for real.
So when I say can you do that, are y'all willing to do that? I'm talking about y'all.
I'm on that.
I'm on that. Especially the haircut shit. I feel like that's so fire,
I
bro.
already deleted my social media, nigga. And I ain't coming back till this time for me to drop.
I feel you. That haircut shit for me. I'm gonna have to pick up on that for real, though.
Yo.
That shit is so fire, bro. You, like, don't get a haircut till all your shit's
Not an edge up or nothing.
Nothing, bro. You just look rough as fuck until your shit's complete, my nigga. That shit's so fire to me. I don't
See,
know
I
why.
can't do that. That's why I'm glad I'm not an artist.
You
know what I mean?
That shit's just so fire. To me. I feel like it makes you be focused. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's
Like,
true because you grinding. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's
Damn.
just like standing on the corner all over again.
I already knew.
You know what I mean? But like,
Quarter of the way.
Yep.
Quarter of the way to creation.
Shouldn't be that far away.
Nah. So y'all gotta have to be clean, crispy. No, or y'all could just be like,
It's gutter.
it's gutter time, and then just be like that. Just
I don't give a
You know what I mean? And then when y'all like clean up and everything else, where it's like album dropping, boom, 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 and everything else, bro, that would be nice.
Bro,
What's your biggest pet peeve with social media?
mine. Well, you go first because you don't really be on social media, so I know you got a lot of pet peeves about that shit.
My pet peeve about it is just the lies.
For real?
Yeah, one is the lies, and then
Oh, I think it's the lives.
no,
The
the
IG
lies.
lives.
No,
I
not
don't
lies.
feel you on that. I don't know. That should be annoying.
But it's the lies that people do is like they want to do like they want to do like Photoshop the curves and everything else,
Bro,
and niggas be doing that shit
that
too, and I
fucking-
can't fucking understand
that
that shit,
face tuner shit, bro.
bruh.
That's for the females. Like, bro, that shit is crazy as fuck, bro.
Bruh, I tried to talk to this one girl, right, and then I met her at the bar. And then we started talking and everything, conversating and everything else, and like she's like, "This is my Facebook, blah blah blah," and everything else. I'm like, I looked at it, and like her profile picture was a fucking filter, nigga. I'm like, I can't even fuck with this bitch.
You know what I think? I think females who still use filters. I think females who still use filters in 2020 are stank. Like they have bad body odor for some reason.
Then that's 95% of the hoes out there.
But you know what's crazy too?
Nah, it's
Bro?
like
Females got it so easy.
Now these
No,
days-
but I'm just saying.
Females got it so easy, bro. They can get plastic surgery, hair done, lashes, nails, fucking. I can keep going if I think of it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But they can fix their whole body, nigga. And if a nigga even decide to get a lineup fix, you know what I'm talking about? They get made fun of, nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yo,
Like,
y'all see
niggas wanna
this
look
shit?
good too, bro. Like, real shit. What the
You
fuck?
seen the nigga get his hair? Look, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What?
So alright, so this girl had posted a picture on FaceTime with a nigga and he was bald. And then she was like, oh, this bum ass nigga said he couldn't pick up my daughter because he had something important to do. Blah 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 blah. She posted another picture of this man with a full head of
But
waves.
females be doing the same
but-
shit.
And she was
But
like,
yeah, ways, nigga.
Nah, I don't give a fuck, bro. You see a female, she got the same hair as me, bro.
No.
And come out with a fucking 30-inch Brazilian. You know what I'm saying? And she can pick up her kid because she got an appointment. Niggas the same shit. Like, we don't be doing that double standard
Bruh.
shit, bullshit.
Bro, I'm just gonna be like this. Don't females understand? Well, cause you know I'm not a big advocate of fucking fake weave and everything. I like natural beauty. If you can go out there with
Man,
no makeup.
I like that blonde 6'13", 30-inch. God.
But see, I like like me personally, I like the girl next door. You know what I mean? Type shit.
I feel you on
You know
that
what I mean?
too.
'Cause-
feel you.
Man, growing up and everything else, and like living in Houston and shit like that, and like Utah and Denver and that, all that. Like you wake up with this bitch nice. You drunk at a club. You take that bitch home. You wake up to a fucking face full of makeup. You understand what I'm saying? Just makeup like on the pillowcase and all that shit. And I can't stand that shit.
You know how that be happening to niggas? Like,
Bro.
well, I only hear it because I'm a nigga. Like, they take a bitch home, like, she look good as fuck that night, that morning. She look hurt. I
Busted,
want to
bro.
know if that's ever happened to females.
duh.
Like, I know, but I never heard it from
Oh, I have. I heard females talk about that shit before. I got a lot of female
Like,
friends.
this nigga looks so good. And in the morning, nigga look busted as fuck. Like,
I know a lot of females.
If I was ever heard about that shit and ever talked about that shit, I would ask him like, so what you say you talk about you with your fucking eyelashes?
for real.
You know what I mean?
For
Your fucking 3-foot eyelashes and
For
shit like
real,
that.
man. I feel like that whole club scene, like, you gotta have some tough skin for that, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I-
Like, motherfuckers who be going to the club and shit, fuck bitches and like.
I don't know how.
I couldn't put myself in that shoe, in those shoes.
Bro, I feel like it's like a 1 in 30 chance to leave a club with a bitch and fuck.
Oh
Some
no,
niggas
it's not 1 in
club every
30,
night
bro.
with hoes.
It's like 95, 98%.
They're gonna have your talk game.
But see, for me, I'm so picky that any female that comes to me, I'm just like,
yes,
eh,
yes.
it's
bro.
too easy,
I
too
be
easy,
curving
too
shit,
easy.
bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
see, I be curving shit too. You know what I mean? And I wonder if it's like sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and like, damn, I wonder why you're curving and picking and shit like that. But and the same accord is like you sit back, you watch and everything. You know, like all the niggas be up and they're like, hey, what's up, baby? And then 10 minutes later, he like another chick. You like, hey, what's up, baby? And shit like that. And they just be sitting there and like you sitting at the bar and everything. You cool? You just chilling with yourself. You be like, and I pull this shit a lot of times, bro. I be like, run the game. I'm like, I walk by him and say, and I touch him and hit him on the small dead back. and like, look, no disrespect, I just want to let you know that you're fucking gorgeous and you shouldn't even be up in there tonight.
Bro,
And then I just walk off.
I feel
You know what I mean?
weird doing that shit though. Like,
No.
like I know that's your thing and shit.
No, but
it's like,
it's
think about how many times a female gets that tonight.
No, but
Or
see,
even
this
on Instagram too, bro.
But see, I don't do it.
He compliments and walks
No,
away.
I think compliment and walk off.
I got that,
But I
I'm just
understand what
thinking
you're
about
saying
something else.
because like niggas be so thirsty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, have you ever like, I don't know, y'all can drop the comments if y'all have. Have you ever been through a female's inbox, bro? Like on IG or
Yeah,
like,
I seen.
bro, y'all niggas is fucking weird. Like on some real shit. Talking about, let me see what that tongue do and this and that. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Bruh,
what the fuck?
I had this one homegirl and she was like, bro, just look at this shit. And because I believe like I don't want to go. I don't go like even when your mom. Like, go to my person, get this, and
Can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't do
You
that
know what I
either.
mean? And she was like, once she looked at my phone, I'm like, no, I can't do it. And she sat down right next to me, and she was like, and it's like, first conversation, nigga was like, like, hey, you look beautiful. And then next picture was a dick pic.
Y'all
Niggas be
wild. And then you think about how I don't get pussy, bro. Because of that. Like, what the fuck, bro?
You're weird.
Like, weird.
You're crazy.
Yeah, and it's weird because they be like, we don't ask for this shit.
Fuck no, bro. Just think about it like, I don't know. I feel like for niggas it would be different.
Nah, if a bitch send me her pussy, I'm blocking her, bro.
No, I know it would, but that's
Oh, for it? The first message? You getting blocked?
nigga, but that's
Huh?
yeah.
Nigga, if
That's
the
us,
first
though.
thing you send, if the first thing you send is a pussy, I don't care what it look like. You're getting blocked because I think
But
you're
that's,
spam.
that's us. But think about niggas who like that shit. Like,
Bro, what was she like, hey, how you doing?
It's different if
You
I
know
know
what I
her.
mean? I listened to the album, I think it's hot. I'm in this sound, and this is what you can look forward to. Wow.
That's another story.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm talking about out the gate. The only thing I see is pussy. I'm
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
I'm getting blocked.
I understand
It's
that,
like
yeah.
I told you earlier, bro. I be judging bitches by their posts. Like the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro, that's
You can tell
if you got nothing but twerking videos and you half naked, like, bro, that's
you're a bird.
Nah, you're a bird,
You
bitch.
you laying on the bed like this.
Bro, that's some bird bitch.
Because
shit.
even if you're not fucking and sucking everybody, you want attention. You're begging
Exactly.
for attention.
Exactly, and that means you're always looking at your phone to see like how many people like
for
you.
Yeah.
appreciation. Yeah, I really
Exactly, and that goes back to like what we said in the last podcast when it was like you got to give 120%. You know what I mean? So you giving 120% to this chick, but she was like all these niggas, especially when I was in Houston, I seen this shit all the time. Whole bunch of niggas just like blowing these bitches, these like twos and trees up, and blowing their head up and gassing these bitches up, and you give me 120%, and this bitch is expecting fucking 150 because she got all these niggas,
Exactly.
and that's what
Like, oh, you
I
didn't
don't like
appreciate
about
it, but
this.
these niggas like, okay,
Yeah,
so
like,
one of them
nigga,
weird
go
asses.
ahead.
Exactly. You
Go
can bring a
ahead.
bitch the moon and back, and they still won't give a fuck. It's
For
always
real.
got a comment. You
But
know?
see, that's how I rock too, though. Like, bruh, like for me, if you my female, right? It's another story to like come up to me and like, oh, I want more, this and that. Like, you show me some more love, blah blah blah. But if you're like, oh, I could do better, I get another nigga. I'm gonna say go do
Go
that.
get that nigga. The fuck?
Like just like if we around a group of niggas and shit, and you get niggas is flirting with you and shit, I'm not gonna get out my body and address it unless you let me know.
This is the
Right.
real
Unless you
shit.
tell me like, oh, you're uncomfortable.
I
But
know-
if it's not my duty to curb these niggas for you, you gotta curb these niggas.
Exactly.
I know this is my time to want another shit too, but this is the realest shit I ever heard too. And this for y'all. If a nigga can take your bitch,
That's not
that's
your
not
bitch.
your
Your
bitch.
bitch.
my
Exactly.
nigga. On God. So
Who
don't
told
even
you that,
stress
man?
about that. You did, my
You
nigga.
feel
On
me?
God. On God. Don't even
You didn't
stress
tell me that,
about
man.
it.
I knew that. I heard somebody say
Yeah,
that.
Don't
was
stress about
Bro, I
it,
say
bro.
that
If
shit
you,
all the
if,
time.
if you pulling up and she talking to another nigga or whatever, and you see the vibes, you know, the energy, you peep it.
You know what it is.
Don't stress it, bro. Don't stress it, my nigga. Fuck it. Let her be. She wanna be a hoe. Let her be. My
You,
nigga.
you want
If a hoe want a hoe, nigga, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. I'm telling you,
Bro,
you
I
can't
was-
save her. She don't want to be saved.
I'm gonna tell you like the realest shit I ever seen, and it was from my son's mom. Right? So we're in Utah, and we're at this one club and everything else. At this time, you had to be a member because everything was a private. Even to go to the liquor store, you had to be a member of the liquor store.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Utah.
Wait, wasn't ABC like that too for a while?
I have no idea.
Cause I remember like my pops used to go on like drive on like
So everything
runs.
was like Sam's Club, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like ABC. I think ABC was like that. You had to have like a
A
membership
membership.
or some shit like that.
And And like, so we went to the club one night, and this rich ass Middle Eastern dude. You know, it's just me and her and everything else. And I'm just sitting back, just kick back and everything, enjoying the movie. You know, like y'all ever see me drinking and then like there's good music.
Yeah,
I'm grooving. You know what I mean? I'm in that groove. So she's at the bar. It was ladies' night. So she was at the bar and everything else, and she was like, she came back to me with like 4 drinks. She had like the cups like this. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at her like, she said, yeah, the dude, and it was like top shelf. She said, the dude bought me some drinks. You know what I mean? She said, "Oh, thank you. I'm taking this to my boyfriend."
And that's fine. That's
you know?
fine.
And I'm like,
I have no problem with that.
that is
niggas,
exactly
like,
that is so beautiful.
But
so
as long as you're not falling into the mousetrap,
right? And but see, a lot of hosts be falling in the mousetrap.
Bro, they do.
So
bro.
what we did, and this is what, like this kind of person I am. I walked in and I was like, bro, I appreciate the drinks and everything else. You know what I mean? That is my. And he was like, "Oh, that's cool," and everything else, and led to a whole different conversation, which put me in a whole different level. You understand what I'm saying? And it was like, "Oh, I didn't know," but she told me that her man was here. You know what I mean? And she like really loves him, like whatever. You know what I mean? And so she's like, "Now I know it's you." You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. And it's like a lot of niggas nowadays be tripping over bullshit.
Niggas,
You know what I mean? But a lot of hoes be tripping over.
Niggas, bro. Like, you tripping, bro.
Y'all work together as a team.
You tripping, bro. As long as the bitch not falling into the mousetrap, like I said, bro. Fuck it, nigga. What the fuck? If she bringing the bread back or whatever the fuck it is for both of y'all, nigga, fuck that shit.
To a certain degree, I agree with you. To a certain degree.
No, that's what I said. Don't fall into the mousetrap, bro. Come, you know what I mean? You know what the fucking line is. If you don't want me doing this shit, don't fucking do it. You know what I mean? But if you, like you said on your example, you just bringing back free drinks, fuck that shit. Try to finesse him one more round. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga sat on that table and dropped bottles of all drinks.
Come on now, bro. Now you're both of y'all having a good ass time.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
Exactly. But like now, like me personally, I like looking at strippers, but I love my bartender, the bartenders that work in the strip clubs and everything else. Now, as a man that come into a relationship with a stripper, he won't know how to understand how that feels. You understand what I'm saying? He won't know how to be like. So he think he's like strong up here. Yeah, I've been think he's strong up there and everything else, but like in the back of his head, it's like, bro, what's she doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a long ass.
You think it would be different if you met her as a stripper or you met her and then she turned into a stripper?
See, if I met her and she
if you met her as a stripper,
exactly. But if you met her and then she turns into a stripper, then it's like to a certain degree. I'm like, I can't. You know what I mean? I would do it like, baby, I'm not doing enough. Hold on, let me get a second job.
Facts.
You understand what I'm
I
saying?
feel you, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like that's a touchy ass subject. On after. You know what I mean?
Right.
After. If it's before, I can't tell you nothing because you were doing that previously to me being in your life.
Right,
you know
but like we gonna tell you're just a regular girl. You know what I mean?
But I feel like if you were already a stripper and I started dating you or whatever, I feel like I could have given you my 110%. You know what I mean? I don't know if that sounds kind of.
But why
fun.
not?
I don't know, bro. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you already used to doing something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so you gonna keep doing that. And
you don't know if they was doing that to begin with.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
like a big ass curiosity mind for
And I can't. And I'm not shit to tell you not to do something if you was already doing it previously to me
right.
being in your life. You know
but,
what I mean?
But if the female, actually a lot of females that you know and everything else, they'll want to give it a shot.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So they want to be loyal and everything else, especially in the beginning. Especially if you're cool and you're down ass nigga. Right? But after a while, if you start fucking up, they got these niggas willing to drop bands on them. Exactly. You know what I mean? She might come back with herpes. You know? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I remember when I was in Utah and everything else, one of my coworkers, when I was a call center supervisor, right, for Comcast, with Convergence.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody don't wear Convergence.
Bruh. And bruh, his wife was a stripper.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
You told me
So
about
she
that.
called us up to the apartment, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, we're gonna have fun tonight and everything else. It was a group of niggas. And I'm the only nigga
You
that
told me
brought
about that.
beach to the sand to the fucking beach, nigga.
What you brought?
I brought
Tito's.
I brought this girl and she lost that old TV show Dark Angels with Jessica Alba and shit like that. It was all that in the 90s, a TV show called
Buffy,
Black
nigga?
Black Angels. Black Angel or Dark Angel or something like that. She lost the script, lost the job to Jessica Alba. You know what I'm saying? So I brought this bitch and everything else. And like everybody started going to the room. He's like calling me to go to the room and everything else. And I was talking to everybody else. Nigga, I brought sand to the beach. You know what I mean? And on top of that, it was her time of the month.
Oh! You talking about the chick you brought?
Yeah, it was her
So
time of the
you was
month.
assed out.
I was so ass out, bro.
Oh, you ain't never get there?
No.
And
But see, I
it's
said
okay,
that
we take some L's sometimes.
we do. It's a lesson learned. But I said that to say this. You know what I mean? He was secure enough. He married and had kids with this lady. I don't know she was a script before they got married and had kids. You know what I mean? Or it was after. But he was secure enough to do some shit I would never do. You know what I mean? I'll be damned if I'll be like, hey, y'all want to come over and something?
Nigga,
Fuck my bitches
I don't
up.
even want my niggas fucking my ex.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Like, I don't even want my niggas talking to my ex, like, let alone the lady I'm with.
But exactly.
I don't know if that's secure. That's
I
mental
just-
illness.
but you know-
when it comes to that, bro, I feel like you know me, bro. I can't do that. If a female fuck with any of y'all,
I can't do it.
It's off.
You-
That's like an
even-
unspoken rule. You know
But
what I
even
mean?
if you liked the girl, I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. When let's say you have a partner, you know what I mean? My mind already,
done.
you don't even look at her that way. You know what I mean? I see it as
I
like that's your female, and if she talks to me, I'm gonna talk to her with respect because it's your female. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking go out my way and do all this bullshit and shit for your female, nigga.
Right.
What the
Bro,
fuck?
I seen it was a local rapper, and for what I seen today, that was a real nigga, right? So one of his homeboys' girl, like he posted a picture. He was at I don't know if it was his crib or Airbnb, but it was a big ass house. And one of his homeboys' girlfriends was like, "Oh, can I move in?" He was like, "Nah, but your man can." You know what I'm
That's
saying?
some real
'Cause
ass
that's his
shit.
homeboy, and she was
Right.
like with a stank face, and you know what I'm saying. But that's some real shit.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, bro, I feel like if you would cross that line with your man's ex or present, then you'll do some other snake shit. Like you'll take food out of the nigga's mouth. You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying?
Yeah,
It-
bro. Like I said, that's an unspoken rule. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that shit.
But see, and that's what like I mentioned before in another pod is like there's rules that these people are not following nowadays.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like,
that
you're-
ties
you're-
along to our first episode when we were talking about this
Right.
shit. A lot of shit is fucked up.
There's a lot of fun nigga shit going on.
Exactly.
You know
Because
what I
of
mean?
social media.
It ain't just because of social media.
Nah,
It's just
it's
it's
social
it's niggas in general.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, it's
And
been
then
going on,
it's
it's just at the
hoes
forefront
it's hoes in general too, but it's niggas in general because like we cool. I will never fuck y'all exes. You know what I mean? Your baby mamas.
No, that's
The main girl that
For real.
you like, you know what I mean? Or you show interest in that bitch. I can't. Now, if you show interest in that bitch, you know what I mean? And I think it goes all the way around. If we show interest in that bitch and everything else, but she's feeling one of us, you know what I mean? We're like, well, we see like
But I
she's
feel
not
like-
choosing
I
she's
feel
not
like
choosing
that's-
us.
I feel like that's the beginning stage though.
Right.
If you just like you met somewhere and she feeling one of your homeboys,
You're just
let
like,
her have the
yeah,
homeboys.
exactly.
That's what I be doing. I'm not
You
gonna
know
be
what I
like,
mean?
nah,
If we not-
that's my bitch.
if we
Like,
nothing,
Exactly.
That's some
If
real
you-
shit.
If you're like,
Sure,
nigga,
bro.
nigga, what the fuck you doing talking about bitch, my nigga?
and she came up.
Like, nigga, you know I like that bitch. I fucking beat my bitch to a dick and everything. Nigga, how you gonna do that shit?
Dog. And that's for real. It be niggas like that. Like that's the thing. Like, look, bro. If I'm talking to a female, like legit talking, like this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time I've been around her, and I bring her around my niggas, and she feeling one of my dogs, like
You just
I'm gonna sit back. I'm not gonna feel no type of way. Hey, you feeling them? Like it happened before to me.
Go ahead.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be like, and I've done this. I'm like, yo, so what's your friend look like?
Oh.
You gotta, you know what I mean?
Out of the problem, my nigga, I would just curb the bitch. She keep it G. You see me petty.
No, you don't fuck with her, but you like, so what your sister look like? You know what I mean? What you know what I mean? What your friend look like? You got a friend for all of us?
Switching tables on
Exactly.
real, bro.
Exactly. Show that you're not interested. But
Exactly.
for me, there's been times where my homeboy has been like, oh, bro, this girl feels me. I feel her. Da 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 da. And the female will show interest in another nigga I'm cool with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, hey, bro, this like, and I'll keep it G. It's really not what you want to do, bro. They feeling so and so, like they not fucking with you like that, bro. Blah 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 blah. What happens 9 times out of 10 if it's a suck ass nigga, they'll go back to the bitch and tell him I said it. Oh, hey, bro, he did blah 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 blah. Like, bro, I was trying to keep it G with you, and then they'll be like, no, it's not like
that. It makes you sound like a hating ass nigga.
Exactly. Pop locking ass nigga. But she understands what you doing.
But sometimes they'll try to spin it because they finessing this goofy for rides or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? They finessing the nigga, so they'll spin it. Nah, he just want me. That nigga want me. Da 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 da. Now you just over here like, okay, and then you gotta wait for the situation to play out, and the bitch to do the fuck shit to tell you in good standings again.
Yeah, nigga, fuck that. I'd be like, look,
That's
just
too much.
watch. You know what I mean? I'm like, just watch. I'm
But
covering.
you ain't never seen it happen?
I'm covering both y'all, nigga. I ain't got shit to say to both y'all, but just watch. Keep your eyes open. You
So
gonna see.
in that case, excuse me, if that happens, and you decide to switch in a motherfucker, on certain circumstances, you're switching up on somebody good or bad?
See, I feel like if a nigga ain't never did shit wrong to you, it's levels. Cause if you got a nigga who's an associate who never did nothing wrong to you, you might switch up on him just cause like we're not benefiting from this situation. Like either one of us, you drift apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's drifting apart and then there's switching on somebody.
Yeah.
I feel like if you switch on a nigga, like if I switch on you, that's green as fuck. Cause me and you are locked in. Like we come on,
Family,
man.
it's family, nigga.
It's levels to this shit. But if I switch on a motherfucker who already showed me a bunch of flaws, then I'm doing what's best for me.
I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. Any motherfucker that I meet or met after y'all, I don't give a fuck to keep it G.
Exactly.
And that comes out of respect. I'm letting y'all know right now. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, I slept on your bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, vice versa, nigga. We slept on each other's floor. So
Head to
one
toe,
of us
nigga.
can have exactly that. And one of us can have the bed. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about? Like, bro, it's like, ain't no nigga that I meet from today on is gonna have that same energy that you give me. You know what I mean? So I can't have the same respect as a motherfucker. So I really feel like I got no problem switching up on you, bro. Especially if you're not bringing nothing to the table that's gonna contribute for us to be something bigger. You know what I mean?
But and that's what a lot of shit fucks up. It's like a lot of people don't understand. It's like you got two people in your lives, two sets of people in your life, right? You got the people that's want to add, and there's people that gonna subtract.
If you're not adding, you subtract.
Exactly. And then I look at it like this. I say, anybody new? I'm not like.
I don't got the same energy, bro. Cause
Exactly.
I feel like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like after like a certain age, if they not like you know what I mean? How many years we got in the game together, type shit, and like just life, period. I have no reason to pull up to your house and chill. You know what I mean? Like,
We ain't linking up. We ain't,
bro.
if I see you out, cool.
Exactly, bro.
Bro.
If we're not making money or leveling ourselves together,
Working on something.
exactly, it's not.
You gotta have that leverage, but you gotta also understand this too. People are in their lives for fucking reasons. There's 3 reasons. There's the season, there's a reason, and then there's a lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? It's up to you to differentiate what kind of person that person is. You know what I mean? And that goes back, if they're about to go ahead and elevate your situation and shit like that, if they're not, you gotta sit there and sit back and analyze. There's a reason, season, lifetime. So what kind of person this is? Is this kind of person I can see myself like associated with for a lifetime? or they just here for that season so I can learn from whatever shit I'm going through.
And that reminds me, it's a lot of people that be blowed. They be having a motherfucker in their life for like a month or some shit like that, and be fucking blowed that they switched up on them.
Like, bro, it's been a month.
What do you expect, bro?
You don't even know them.
Exactly.
Bro, like, what the fuck do you expect? So don't be fucking mad or some shit when that shit happens to you. And y'all ain't been... Because I feel like on some real shit, the struggle, like, whatever type of struggle it is, don't gotta be financial or any type of struggle, builds a bond between a person.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You can be going out fighting.
Look what happened with me in California, bro. You know, the struggle put the pressure on this nigga. Look what happened, bro. Only one of them survived, and I barely talked to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's on both of our ends, because at the end of the day, bro, the phone works both ways. You know what I mean? Like, so I still got love for you, my nigga. You know what I mean? If you ever watch this, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. I still got love for you, but look at the other motherfuckers. The pressure put upon them, and you see the motherfuckers' true colors. You know what I mean? Like, the struggle really builds a bond, like on some real shit. It breaks it, yeah, for real.
It's fight or flight, bro.
For real.
Bro, I've been in situations where the struggle broke bonds because of me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna let they try and everything else. I'm like, nah, he got it. But it's just like we gotta understand as grown ass individuals and shit like that. You know what I mean? Even though we're raised to not trust nobody, there's some people that really got the intention just to be there for you.
Facts. You know? You just brought that to me too. It really fucking sucks having a good ass heart.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Oh
bro.
my fucking god. That shit is like that's where I fall on my own sword. You know what I mean? I can let so much shit slide. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, they'll change.
And then,
you know what I'm talking about?
And when you cut them off, you be feeling bad for weeks and months. Like, damn, should I have done this?
For real,
is this
bro?
the right move? Just
having a good ass heart, that shit fucking sucks. Like, bro, that's one thing I want to work on myself on, bro. Like, I know it's you see, that goes having a good heart. I was just about to say that's kind of selfish, but it's not, bro. You gotta put yourself in front sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
you gotta love.
If you constantly getting hit by that hammer, nigga, move your fucking hand. You know what I mean? But a nigga having a good ass heart, I don't know, the hammer will stop one day. You know what I mean? Like, you'll stop hitting me. Like, nah, bro, that's not gonna happen.
And like, I always had a good heart, and then I actually changed it up to like have a good heart to the people that I know that they're reciprocal of it. You know what I mean? So they like show me the good ass, the good heart too. You know what I mean? Even though like they're struggling, they can't put forward. I sit there and analyze before I do shit. But like, and sometimes I do it as a test too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, you know what I mean? It's like if I do this and everything else, and it's like I told you, it's like I will look out for people, and I'll see shit, and I'll drop little seeds, like I see this. You know what I mean? I'm letting you know I see this. I understand where you're coming from. You can't play me like that. And it's usually like on the second or third time, I'm like, nigga, I see this shit. I'm letting you know. I'm not saying like directly like forward. I see this shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? But I mean like, bro, you know, like little shit here and there. It's like, bro, I understand what you're doing and everything else, but I don't fuck with it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Or another situation be like, bro, we go out and everything else. We go hang out and like try to get these hoes and everything else. You know what I mean? I put forth a little bit more money than you do. I understand you got some, but at least offer. Or if you like, you got a loan out and everything else. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? Let me know. Give me the option to be like, no, I can't do it. I can't pay this at this time or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Let a nigga know. But yeah, I hate that too. Like a motherfucker would just, and they think it's cool because like a year later they just pop up. Oh, I got your money. Like, nigga, I've been waiting on this.
Exactly.
You ain't even let me know you was gonna come. If you would have just said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna have that day in a year," I know not to expect it for a year.
Exactly, and it's just like it's that respect, and I'm saying you sit back and you just sit back and watch. And you sprinkle some shit like I know this, I know what's going on, and everything else, and then you fucking like, you know what, fuck this shit. And you're gracious enough, and you extended the arm because of somebody else.
Still look at you like the bad person.
Exactly.
Bro.
And talk bad about you on social media.
For real.
You know what I mean? Oh, this nigga band did this and then whatever. Sugar Boogie did this. Sugar Boogie did that. Cool did this. Cool did that. And then you're like,
as soon as I see some shit about me on social media from another person who I thought I fucked with on that level, it's done. It's done with. Cause especially if you got my number.
Yeah.
And it don't even matter about that because even if you don't got my number, there's an option for DM. Like you could come to me directly. So anytime I see, like this is one fuck nigga in Tampa that we both stop fucking with. And every other day, like people come to me, oh, this nigga said this and this and this. I think it's about you, nigga. The first time I peeped it, when I still followed the nigga, that's why he got unfollowed. You know what I'm saying? Because you're cut off now, bro. You could have hit me, but you went to IG.
Oh,
you went to Twitter.
So that's what y'all be doing when y'all like I'm follow somebody. And
Oh.
Yeah, when I unfollow
that's
you,
some pussy ass shit, nigga.
You out of my life,
Nigga, how you gonna unfollow somebody and be like, I'm done with you. I just unfollow you.
That's the new age shit, bro. Like,
Bro, that's some bullshit.
Nah, I gotta follow you for it.
but that's the thing. For me, it's what's understood don't gotta be explained. So if you my mans, you my 15-year mans, and you randomly see that I don't follow you, you know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
We don't gotta speak on it. And if you do speak on it, then it's gonna be some choice words I'm gonna say. If you come to me like, oh, you don't fuck with me, blah blah blah, I'm like, nigga, I don't follow you. You know I don't fuck with you.
Nigga, why you following me in the first place?
Now, if you my mans, I'm gonna follow you. Like, this is how it works. If
Let's
you're
see,
not my
man.
mans, I'm not gonna follow you.
Let's see, and that's where the big issue from the older generation, the younger generation is. You know what I mean? I can keep you on my IG or
But
Facebook
for
or
what?
Twitter.
I don't want to see what
You
the
know what I
fuck
mean?
you're doing. Like,
And you don't have to be like shit. You know what I mean? But like,
bro.
nigga, I'm gonna be like, I could be scrolling through and I see you got like fucking you owe me 2 G's. You know what I mean? And then you got this big old phone and shit like, nigga, guess what I'm doing?
I don't know, bro.
Nigga, kicking the door with the full phone, nigga.
I don't know. It's just for me, bro. Like, if I don't fuck with you, bro, I'm gonna unfollow you and I'm gonna block you from my story. And I hope you do the same shit. Cause if I don't fuck with you, like, why the fuck I need to be updated on your life for?
Exactly. I don't want you
I
seeing
don't
me.
care
I don't
about
want you
that
seeing
shit. You know what I mean? You see me when I see you, vice versa. You know what I mean? Like,
me. And if you got any ill feelings, let me know when you see me.
exactly,
But
bro.
but see, that's what I'm saying though. It's like I have no issue like confronting the motherfucker. You understand? Like I'll give you time. I'm speaking to let you know that whatever, right? Blase, blase. I have no issue, right? And then when I cut you off, I cut you off. So ain't no need for me to be like, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm just scrolling through when I'm on social media, which is hard
I feel
next
you.
to none.
I'm just saying,
You know what I
my
mean?
point of view, like, I don't want
But-
to see you, nigga. Like,
But I scroll through and like I owe you fucking 10 stacks, and you scroll through, you know what I mean, and then you be like, well, this nigga got a brand new Ferrari, nigga, or he got a fucking 2 phones.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Up in his ear. Aren't you gonna go get your money? Cause now nigga got money now.
Not me.
I mean, if I'm following you,
Not
I'm
me.
trying to see what the fuck up to keep it.
For me,
G.
if you owe me money, bro, like if you really owe me money, this is happened plenty of times to me actually. You owe me money, and I see you buying shit on social media and doing all this extra shit. If you was my friend, like my actual friend, all right, you cut off. I don't keep the money, cause you just lost. You took $50, $100, whatever, but we could have made a meal together, nigga. So fuck you, keep that shit, and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
And there's been times where I'm like, fuck the money, you know what I mean? You keep that little shit that you owe me, whatever.
Exactly.
That gay sign and everything else. And I understand that. But nigga, I really wanna like I had this homeboy Angel. I loaned him fucking $5 at Dowdell. Dowdell was what, 6th grade? No, Dowdell was 5th grade. Middle school. 5th or 7th grade.
6, 6, 7.
6? No, it was 1 grade when I was going there. Yeah, Claremont Elementary, another school, the Dowdell. Progressville was 6th grade. Claremont was 4th and 5th, probably 6th. Dowdell was 8th grade. Right? So I loaned him money. Right? Nigga, 5 years later, I seen that nigga. I'm like, nigga, you owe me $5 fucking. Nigga, I got my $5. Nigga. I got my money back. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
But to this day, I'm like, I don't see. I'm not saying I'm the hardest motherfucker. I'm just like, a lot of people don't understand that just because you're on, and we didn't have social media back then. You know what I'm saying? You handle your business. So I'm kind of saying you cut those motherfuckers off and everything else, but when did it come to be a time where these rappers, you know what I mean, become so soft they're like, oh, I'm gonna just cut you off all social media. You know what I mean? But there's still an issue that needs to be addressed, and y'all ain't fucking addressing that issue, nigga. What the fuck is going on?
But for me, like it ain't no issues.
Yeah, if it's
Nigga, you owe me $5. I'm getting my fucking $5.
That's
back.
for you. But for me, if you gon' for me, anything under 100, bro, keep that shit. If it's over 100, we got an issue.
The only reason
That's
why,
how
the only way I could say that I could just let that bitch slide if I actually loved you and look at you as family.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
If you a stranger, I'm coming to get that.
But if we were just cool,
yeah, I'm coming to get that.
exactly. So
That's
why cut
another
the
story.
motherfucker off?
I'm gonna cut you off, but when I see you, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna run down on you and get that. Cause that's what I'm saying. You act like just because we follow each other, I'm gonna text you, hey, let's link up, and you gonna link up.
yeah,
Niggas ain't finna link up with me.
No, you can't. You
That's
can't
what I'm
you.
saying.
You
So
hide,
that's what-
you hide the bush and you get all their fucking times. You know what time they leave the house and where they go.
no.
I already know this. I already know this information. I've been around these niggas.
That nigga,
You feel me?
That nigga, yeah. I see. I really don't understand that.
No, I don't know. Like I just can't personally like. I can't keep following you, bro. If I don't fuck with you, I gotta unfollow you, bro. But that's how niggas know. If I follow you, I fuck with you, bro. To any degree, like if I don't fuck with you, I'm just gonna unfollow you, bro.
If I don't, well, like on my Facebook account, you can send me a friend request,
Mm-hmm.
and I can still got somebody on there for like 2 years.
I decline that bitch.
I don't decline it. I just let them hold on.
No, I don't do that.
I let them hold on because I believe like I don't want people in my life like that. You understand what I'm saying? And so why? If it's important to you, if I'm that cool to you, you can wait. You can hold on. You can hold on, nigga. It's like shit. Fucking wait 2-3 years, nigga. You still there? Then fucking I'll clean the whole slew. Then I'm gonna click on your name. And then I'm gonna see. Oh, all right. You're not one of those. You know what I mean?
accounts?
Yeah, spam accounts like the pussies and like, well, you can meet me here, fuck me here, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? But if you're a real person, then I'll let you go. But it takes time. It takes time.
But for me, see, I don't unfollow people just because we got an issue either, bro. I gotta really not fuck with you to unfollow you. Like we can have an issue, I can still follow you. But I'm talking about like when I cut ties, I'm not that's it. And then I don't think it's a big deal to unfollow people either. Like
It shouldn't be a big
like
deal.
for me, I got fans. Sometimes I just clean up my shit. Maybe you started off as a fan, you're not supporting me as much no more. You're not posting my shit. I'm unfollowing you. Cause like, what do we need to follow each other for? We're not helping each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, sometimes the fan will be like, "Oh, I remember," and they're looking for clout and everything else. I can see that and everything else. But
I remember when this used to follow me. Like,
exactly.
yeah, that was when you was supporting. You're not supporting no more. So you're not
But sometimes that could be their only claim to fame.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So why should
But that's what I'm saying though. Look, if this is how I determine who I'm gonna follow though. Like if you support me, you post my shit on your story, you comment, you like either one of those three. If you're liking a lot of my pictures and I see your name a lot, I'm gonna follow you. If you're always under my comments, I'm gonna follow you. If you're always sharing my shit to your story or your page, I'm gonna follow you. But like I'm not gonna unfollow you after one goes by and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's shit you're not gonna be a fan of. But if there's months on months that go by and you ain't posted, you posted a bunch of other shit, and you ain't post me on there, and it's nothing personal. I'm gonna just unfollow you because you're not supporting no more. You know what I mean?
But me personally, I believe that on the business aspect of it, right? The more followers that you got, you know what I mean. It makes no matter how much you were following, but the more followers that you got, it lets me know that I can put my brand with you and people's gonna see my shit.
Yeah.
So I'm following that motherfucker that ain't supportive as supportive as all the other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It's still another number to make your shit look more powerful and have brand recognition to deal with you, have brands to deal with you in the long run.
Yeah, but for me, just as an artist personally, like I follow people based on connections. Like so, if we don't have no connection, if you're a ghost, I'll fuck around and block you. You know what I'm saying? So you can unfollow me too. because that's how I go. Like I work off like I'm not gonna like what I was just saying was like how fans sometimes they'll repost and comment and all this other shit. And I was saying like when they stop for a long ass time, I'll unfollow them. Like if I followed them before, I'm like, okay, you're not supporting no more, unfollow.
I've gotten to the
It's over
point.
with.
I've gotten to the point where I'm not gonna follow you. Don't fuck with my shit. Like you know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
like I know social media is supposed to be for social, but no, nigga, I use my social media as a business aspect. That's from my brand.
But
And if
and
you're
that,
not supporting it, like, why the fuck do I gotta follow you for? You know what I mean? Especially if we don't like each other's posts and all that shit. Like, why?
That's
You know
me too.
what I mean?
but see, like if you use that for the brand and the business aspect, and that's what I was saying. You know what I mean? It's better to show numbers. You know what I mean? A lot of companies will look for numbers. Oh, you're following 200, and you know what I mean? And but you got this amount of followers. You know what I mean? And then you got this amount of engaged followers. You understand what I'm saying? So
But
it's
you're
still
fucking up my ratio.
you
If-
might
if
there
you're not
might be
liking
there might
comment-
there might be fucking up your ratio, but still, you know what I mean. You still got a set amount. You got a million. You got a million subs. You know what I'm saying? And you got 799, right? They're gonna see that and be like, okay, and everything else, because not everybody's gonna be on YouTube. Not everybody's gonna be.
Yeah, they split it up. They split
Exactly.
Up the following and shit.
So it's still it might you might think it really fucks up your ratio, but in the long run, in the company, in the business aspect of it, you know what I mean? It's like he got followers, he got,
Yeah.
and so they're gonna see this shit, even if they don't, you know what I mean? They don't go ahead and fucking like or whatever, and because the activity from the other followers shows that they're not bought.
Yeah, I feel you. It's just
You know what I mean?
for me
So-
personally, no, but because what I'm saying is like, if I followed you as a fan, like if I follow a fan, it's because they're liking my shit so much or commenting on my shit so much
Dylan.
or like Dylan, my nigga, bro. He does that shit to all our shit, and that's another story. That's like he's close, but what I'm saying is like if you do that shit so much that I follow you, when you stop, I now have no reason to follow you. That's all I'm saying. Cause I don't follow a fan I don't follow all my fans. I can't, bro, cause my shit would look goofy. I look following 1,000, followed by 1,000. That shit looks goofy as fuck. Nobody wants to listen to a nigga who has the same, like, unless you're Lil B.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know because you said listen, and the reason why I'm saying this and everything else is not a shameless plug or whatever. Like that one track that I did, "Say to You," right? On SoundCloud, it's been on there for like how many days? 20, like down there, like a month and a half, whatever. And I got 200, and that bitch keeps on growing. That is my highest charting track. I got no comments. I'm not going through all these different like accounts and everything else, and you know what I mean. And it's like legit, you know what I mean. And I'm like, it's 230 listeners.
yeah, but at least they're listening.
Right. Now,
You know what I'm saying? They did.
but ain't nobody interacting.
They don't, but you still getting the plays.
But you get in the place, but ain't nobody interacting. Nobody's commenting on my shit. Nobody's doing this. Nobody like really giving out a whole bunch of hearts and shit on that shit.
But see, it's
But
different
like,
on there.
But that's there. You know what I mean? But it could be the same thing on Facebook. You get a whole bunch because Facebook don't let you know how many people is like, unless you pay for the ads and everything else. They're not letting you know how many people is like really watching your ads, watching your shit. You know what I mean? Or because they could like it or they're not. People could be watching just like YouTube. I'd be watching some shit. I'm like, oh, I really fuck with this nigga, so let me go ahead and give him a thumbs up or whatever. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh shit, did I do that? And then they forget all about it. You know what I mean? You just look.
You get the view.
They get the view. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that these people ain't really fucking with you because they're not sharing your shit or nothing like that. They could be watching it and then just go ahead
But how are you furthering my brand by watching it yourself?
because you got the view counts.
That's one. But if you share it, but what I'm saying is, I'm not like if somebody, if you can't call yourself a supporter of anything I'm doing, if you just watch it and keep it to yourself. You're not supporting nothing. That's one
You're
play.
not helping me.
You can help me get two. You share it and one person watches it. That's two people. That's support.
I understand. I really do understand what you're saying on but on the same accord, you know what I mean? We got 25 followers.
Mhm.
We started in fucking December. Right? This is episode 6. One of those 6. This is episode 6. You know what I mean? This episode 6. We got 25 followers. Our view count is not that the greatest. You understand what I'm saying? And our likes are not the greatest, but we still get that, and we have no shares. You understand what I'm saying? But people are still fucking with us because they're watching us.
Yeah, but that's it. But they're subscribing.
A lot of people watching us are not subscribing.
But no, what I'm saying is there's 25 people.
Like, comment, subscribe, and if you listen to us, download our shit. Seriously, on everything, because this is the realest shit you ever gonna hear. You know what I mean? Joe Budden's Drink Traps is all cool and everything else. Everyday Struggle is all cool and everything else, but we down here. You know what I mean? You understand? You see this? You listen to
If
this?
you want, bruh, if you want, go to fucking YouTube, the MP3 converter, put that bitch in, download it, walk with it. If you don't got time to sit and watch it on your phone, you don't got YouTube Premium, download this shit. Nigga, we don't give a fuck how you consume it. Just consume it and share it. Bro.
Exactly. We're gonna give it the shameless plug right now. You know what I mean? But this shit is right, nigga. You know this shit is right, nigga. You got 3, 4 motherfuckers, and sometimes 5 motherfuckers up in this bitch. And I really wish it was 6, but you got 5 motherfuckers up in this bitch. You know what I mean? But we're giving it the truth, and we letting you know from our aspects and everything we talk about. So now we're having this discussion from an artist point of view, and from a regular civilian point of view. You know what I mean? A regular fan point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So, but really, it's like, fuck. If I watch your shit, if I listen to your shit and everything, I don't share this shit. Then I don't share this shit. Cause me as being a private person, you know what I'm saying?
But you don't like it either.
Nigga, sometimes I don't like shit. I forget to like shit.
I've
I've been watching
this months on end.
I can tell you this honestly. I watched shit for 6 months. 6 months before they got my first like.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
that's 6 months.
all right, but that's so. What from an artist point of view, right? If you're not liking or doing all this shit, I wouldn't follow you in the first place. But when you're constantly doing it, is what I'm saying. Like when I see like, comment, okay, this nigga fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? This is a real supporter. Follow. But then, you know what I'm saying? This is when you're already engaging.
Right.
I'm gonna follow you. But if you're not, I'm not gonna follow you because you're not really. You know what I'm saying? You're just a bystander. You're just watching.
All right.
You know
so
that's I don't follow people who just watch my shit. I follow supporters. That's my whole thing.
So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask you like this. So your girl say, you know what? I don't feel like sucking dick no more. You give me lockjaw and everything else. You know what I mean? Are you gonna stop fucking her?
I mean, if I like getting my dick sucked that much, yes. Yes. I'm not fucking no bitch. That's honestly one of my favorite parts of sex, nigga. If you're not sucking me up, I'm not fucking you like that.
I don't know. I hear you, bro. You give me lockjaw, bro, blah, blah, too many times. So like, pussy's more important to me than fucking getting head.
I don't know. I need my. If that's my bitch, I need head.
Bro, you know what? It's switching the subject and everything else, but I've not came from getting head. So
I
have not.
It just ain't the right one.
I have
Yeah.
not, bro. I'll just be like,
I don't know, but I'll be.
It's been one shot in me, 7, 8 minutes. Usually before it's been hours on hours. Like it could be an hour 30. I'm just sitting there like. But there's one, bruh. It could be 7 minutes. They just know what to do.
girl?
Yeah, bro. They gotta know what to do. Like I used to think the same thing. Can't no bitch make me come off head. Can't no till I found the right one, and I was misled the whole time.
I don't know. I need to find.
You gotta find the right one, bro. That's all it is.
Taking applications.
Facts.
But no.
It's gonna come. The day is gonna come. I'm telling you.
Shit, fuck all the bullshit. But nigga, for real though, what's the next subject? Next subject.
Say that shit out loud.
I said, what's the next subject, nigga?
Oh,
for real. We don't beat that bitch to a fucking pole, nigga.
We could. Oh, which country has the most beautiful women?
Oh.
Which country has the most beautiful women? We could do which island country has the most beautiful women?
No, we can do which
The world?
Yes.
Fuck it. Which country in the world has
Yes.
the most beautiful women?
Go ahead, Keith. I mean, one way.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's a bunch of different shapes, sizes,
It's
colors.
either Brazil
Mm-hmm.
or Dominican Republic, baby. Cause like Dominican Republic got like, you know, like it's like here, like you don't got necessarily just one type. You know what I mean? Like over there you got everything, bro. Like,
Right.
That's just me. That's my opinion. Like, but y'all know I like my melanin, so that's what I'm going for. Any country that provides melanin, I'm going for real.
What you gotta say?
I
I ain't never been nowhere. I've only been in the U.S. I don't know. Nigga, I
But you never met some chick from a different country though.
I have, but I don't know.
All right.
But I haven't met a female, like, I never fucked with a female from another place. Like, they all been from the U.S., but have another nationality.
Right. So.
For me, I'd have to say,
Puerto Ricans.
no, that's just what I get stuck with, bruh. That's what's attracted to me. For some reason. I don't know why. I never dated nothing but Puerto Ricans, bro.
That's
I
what's
never
up.
fucked nothing but Puerto Ricans, bro.
That's what's up.
Like 7, 8, 9, 10 Puerto Ricans only.
Bro, I've been just stuck in the rut versus some white girls. Nigga. I understand. So which?
Shout out to you.
So it's Puerto Rican?
Nah, that's not my answer.
No, but what is the answer?
I don't know, bro. I wish I had more to go off of, bro.
All right. So what nationality of females that you seen that you would like to fuck the most?
Bro, I just want an African American female, bro. But they don't like me, bro. They don't fuck with me.
They do.
No, they don't. I'm like
You
bro. They treat me like I'm the plague, bro. They do not fuck with me. Black girls do not fuck with me. Bro, I'll take a Jamaican. I'll take an African American, bro. I'll take any race with melanin, bro. I don't care, but they don't fuck with me. None
Okay.
of them, bro.
Damn. I believe that you probably missed out on a couple of opportunities. Just like last week, I said all the opportunities I missed out on and everything else. I think that's that nigga right there.
Bro, I wish, but I'm so shy that a female could flirt with me. I won't notice.
I'm the same way.
You know what I'm saying? Until she be like, oh, I was trying to talk to you, but you was acting spotty. You was acting like you didn't want me,
Bruh.
But I'm like, I didn't.
I've had a conversation with like bras and be like, I was trying to give it a pussy. I'm like, I didn't know. You know what I mean?
What's your thing about females shooting these shots?
Wait, hold on. I love that shit. I love that shit. But I'm gonna go back to the other question because we got sucked and everything else. Me, and I still haven't fucked one yet. But the Lebanese women.
Oh, African, East African.
I try to
African.
give you open doors so you can like whatever.
Oh.
The Lebanese.
I forgot about Africans.
My favorite
I
are
forgot about
Lebanese.
Egyptians.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta say African. I'm tripping.
You
Even
know what I'm saying?
it's some Middle Eastern women that are fine too,
Bro, the Lebanese women.
because they still got that
And-
color on them.
And there's some Iranians, bro. Nigga.
Asian, I like Asian women too.
I do too. Filipinos.
He had one bad experience,
Bro,
man.
all my experience with Filipinos has been A1 Puerto Rico. Hey. We're like, hey.
I like Mexican
Toes curl and all that shit. We're like, hey.
I really had writer's block for a minute. I like Mexican females. I like African females. I like Asian females. I like it all, bro. But my favorite out of everything, like what I want the most, would have to be an Egyptian. I want an Egyptian bad, like very bad.
What country girl that you would like the most?
But
Anything
like, bro, like, who's darker, me or you?
Me.
Alright, so like from my shade down, any country that has that.
Oh, darker than you? Any shade darker than you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I thought you meant lower. I'm like, bro. That sounds
I
crazy.
mean darker, bro.
Yeah.
If it's like above me, nah.
Are you talking about lighter? If it's lighter than you, you don't really want it?
I feel like me and my female, like my old lady, I feel like the same color. I think I'm darker than her though, but she's black.
Okay,
You know
so
what I mean?
so it don't matter.
Yeah, bro. I haven't dated nothing like. I haven't dated like nothing like Spanish either. Like, I've had one non-black female in my life.
You gotta be stuck on
Like,
dating,
bro, my first-
I still haven't dated nobody.
Bro, my first
Nigga,
girlfriend.
you got a whole baby mama.
My first
Don't even
girlfriend
date
was
that
fucking
bitch.
darker than this nigga, bro. Her name was Asia, bro.
Bro,
She was darker than you, my nigga.
how she darker than me and named Asian, nigga?
Nigga, every female named Asia dark as a bitch. I ain't never met an Asian named Asia.
It's like it's like those shits named Alexis with no car and shit like that.
Facts. Your name is
Bro.
Alexis. You don't even got Alexis.
Hey, yo, for real.
Your name is Porsche. You ride the bus.
It's not Porsche, it's Porsche.
It's Porsche.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta put that. So it's like Tony
It's
James.
Porsche, but your nigga is picking you up off the porch, like, what the fuck? The fuck out of here, nigga.
Oh shit! I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro. I'd say like, yeah, there's some fine females. What country has the best food though?
I gotta give it to my island folks, my nigga.
I'm sick.
Which island?
I'm sick and tired of Spanish food, bro. Like,
I don't know. My nipples are hard, but I gotta give it to my island folks. I don't care. It's all the Caribbean islands, nigga.
Nah,
From
name, you name one.
the British islands to Jamaica to the Bahamas to St. Croix to Puerto Rico.
for me, it would be
Bro.
Middle Eastern food.
I
never had it.
I don't like.
I never had it.
You know what I had from the Middle East? Puck puck. That white cream cheese type shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Bro.
Yeah.
On that
I
on
haven't
the
had it, but I
that
heard
on
it's
the
good.
the warm pita bread.
Yeah, I know
and
what
shit.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Nigga, that's like
Actually, I had some lamb from this Middle Eastern place. It was
On the
fine.
island, yeah.
bro, you
Lamb is
crazy.
I used to, when I eat lamb, bro, I want to eat real lamb. I don't want to eat no shit from gyros. You know what
I
I
didn't
mean?
eat that. I
No,
ate
no, I'm talking about me. Like when I
Lamb
first
chop.
eat it, I want a lamb chop, nigga. Like straight
But
out
you-
the lamb.
It's sad because like all this like the like gyros like salads and everything else. So you use that beef lamb shit. So you're not
Huh?
getting the whole shit. Yeah, that's what it's in those gyros on the shit. It's beef lamb combination. Nigga.
Ugh. Bro, and you know Salem's be fucking mixing in pork with their boneless chicken?
What?
Yeah, bro, I used to eat that shit.
And it's supposed to be a halal place. I love it. I think it's green.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you my.
It's supposedly. I don't know if it's true.
I said it's supposed to.
Yeah, no. I'm talking. I don't know about the law. I'm talking about like supposedly they put pork in their chicken, and they boneless chicken. And we back. All right, y'all boys. So, I got a question for y'all. What is y'all pet peeves with friends or family? Like, what are some of y'all just things that you hate that friends or family does, or something that can make you be like, I don't want to fuck with them no more. Like, what's something that can happen?
It's a loaded ass question.
Yeah, like what can make you cut off your family or your friend?
Shit, you know what the fuck happened with us? What? In my family. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about other than that, smaller scale. That's crazy as hell.
I feel like family wise, I feel like because they feel like entitled to shit just because we share the same last name. So they end up taking advantage of you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what happens on my end, on my perspective for family.
Same here.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And I feel like that's kind of like a setback because I feel like that ties along to having a good heart. You know what I mean? Like, you're always putting yourself second when it comes to shit. And I feel like it shouldn't be like that. But somehow it always ends up being like that. I don't know. But that's my take on it.
For me, I say a pet peeve with family will have to be fucking with my shit without asking.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but that comes from what you just said. Like they feel entitled
Like, you can
because
check-
we're family. Like
check the drawers without not me being there. That's what, bro. That shit annoying.
bro, and it be our moms that be like, oh no, whatever you want, go in there and grab it. And I got the type of family who they gonna go right past the Hanes. And they gonna go to my Tommy Johns. They gonna take my Tommy boxers. They gonna take a Ralph shirt and some trues. Like, oh yeah, your mom said I can
Well,
grab
once
whatever.
you should just get into Tommy's because Tommy's a racist ass motherfucker.
Nah, you know what I mean, nigga. That polyester, the shit that feel good on your nuts. Like they gonna take that shit. They gonna bypass all the other shit. Like I'm the type of nigga. If I go to your house, I don't even bring no clothes. You tell me, oh, get what you want out of there. Nigga, I'm gonna grab the fucked up shit. I'm not gonna grab your best shit, bro. I'm not gonna wear your nicest shit. I'm gonna go to your drawer. I'm try to find some socks that are dirty at the bottom, got a hole in them. That's the socks I'm gonna put on. I ain't really gonna wear another nigga drawers. I'd rather flip mine inside out.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna grab your fucking shoes, nigga. I'm not gonna grab no EV. I'm not gonna grab no crazy ass jeans. I'm gonna grab some simple Levi's, whatever the fuck, the cheapest looking shit. I'm gonna grab the beat up shirt, and that's how I'm gonna thug it. Cause it's not my shit. But I got family members who, I got family members who will steal from me, bro.
Yeah.
Who have stolen from me.
They stolen from me.
And then and they'll turn around and be like, oh, I love you. I don't know what I would do without you. Like, bitch, I bet you don't, because you wouldn't have shit. You wouldn't be able to go buy cigarettes if you ain't take my $5. Of course you love me and don't know what you would do without me. Like, what the fuck?
Can't even argue with that. Boy.
For real, I can't even debate that shit because I agree with you on 20%.
Like, bro, if a family member or a close friend, like, that shit cuts different when they steal from me.
It
like,
does.
you know what I'm saying? Like, when you just got a motherfucker you cool with, you let in your house, they take something from you, you just take that lick because you like, all right, I invited this fuck nigga in my crib, it's whatever. But if it's somebody close, it's like, bro, like, I trusted you, bro. And my trust is already fucked up. So it's like, you really just went out of the way to take from me. But if you would have asked, I'd have gave you way more than that.
But they say, like, 95% of the people that do, like, home Berkeley and everything else, or like steal from you, is like people that you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it. 95% is the people that you know that's been in the house a couple times. You know what I'm saying? That's some fucked up shit, my nigga.
I don't know. I feel like with me, I don't know. You know this, bro. I wouldn't, nigga. After all the years of good friends, I still ask to go to the bathroom, bro.
Exactly.
Like, I'm just so respectful with shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know, and I know this might not backfire, but like maybe sounds stupid for me saying this because I just said that I asked to go to the bathroom. But like your house is like my house, you know what I mean? And like I'm pretty sure you feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But it's still a respect thing. Like, it's not really you asking me to go to the bathroom. It's letting you know, hey, bro, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. But you just said a question. You said
It's just like you go using the car or whatever. It's like, you know, it's like, even when you ask me for shit, either one of y'all ask me shit, I'm like, no. You understand what I'm saying?
joking around,
No,
like,
I'm
nah,
like,
nigga.
no. Like, nigga, no. Why the fuck you asking me this shit? You know the answer gonna be yes, so why you asking me this shit? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, it's out of respect. I don't know.
It is form of respect, and a lot of people don't have that respect for other individuals now because they're so stuck on themselves. You know what I mean? That they don't understand how other people might think or how they might perceive shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's just like, it's bullshit. Like I saw somebody, like, I'm like, yo, you good? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you could have used a house. You know what I mean? You could have came over to the house and used it. You're like, yeah, but it was quicker and easier this way.
Oh, that was me. That was like yesterday. I was about to brush my teeth in my crib, but I only got one bathroom. 8 motherfuckers live in the house, so somebody was using the bathroom. So I went outside with a water bottle. I got my own toothpaste because I don't leave that shit in the bathroom. This niggas be fucking shit. So I put, I was in the back just brushing my teeth. I come out, he sees me with a toothbrush. He was like, nigga, why you didn't just come over, nigga?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I just walked outside and ain't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just.
But see, it's just like that. When you have, they say like blood is thicker than water. You know what I mean? But sometimes water is thicker than blood.
Yeah, a lot of times. But see, that's the thing. They say blood is thicker than water, but syrup is thicker than blood, nigga. It don't matter about what's thicker. It matters about what's stronger, like what holds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And guess what? Water nourishes you.
Yeah.
You drink some blood if you want.
That nourishes you too, though.
Nigga, not somebody else's blood.
Yeah, it does nourish.
What if they got herpes, nigga?
That is in
Water
your
don't got herpes.
But you still got other antibodies up in your body.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you're gonna have the herbs and everything else, but you still gonna be well nutrition because you got AIDS, you got the white blood cells, you got all that other shit.
Nice.
You just might have like little shit that you just don't want and wish you never had.
I feel like but here I'm gonna go as far as to say, just because we're related don't mean we're family. Just because we share the same blood don't mean we're family.
Facts.
Like I got a cousin. I got plenty of cousins who don't know me, don't give a fuck, or who know me, don't give a fuck about me. But if I blew up today, we'll act like we've been close our whole life.
Bro, that's what they say. The same shit they say about those motherfuckers that win the lottery and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know, you get a whole bunch of money, and then next thing you know, you got all this family coming out of the woodworks and shit like that.
Oh yeah, you're my third cousin. Bro.
Yeah,
I watched
exactly.
You grow up, I changed your diapers. Okay.
Then I
Where you
just
been since?
over there.
then you just come over that Rick Ross line. Bitch, you wasn't shooting me in the gym. You know what I mean?
That's facts though.
And that's what I feel, and that's what I believe too. You know what I mean? Because it is facts. Like when I was talking to the homie last week, he was like, a lot of people want like, what we doing right now? We're not getting paid. I'll just let you know that we're not getting paid. We're our money is coming out, our money to do this and like let y'all know who we are, and you enjoy and get our point of views and shit like that, right? And he was like, and then I see a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people that doing podcasts and everything else. They're like, yeah, a lot of people didn't vote with me when we're doing this. They looked at me like I was crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And then when they start getting money, and then they're like, oh, well, why don't you show me how to do this and this and that?
Can I
you
do
know
on
what I mean?
here? Can I
exactly.
do this? Can I do that? But you know,
And that's the same thing with our family. A lot of our family, some of them are like they're true. Like me and my family relationship is just different because I'm different. You know what I mean? I believe I don't need to talk to y'all on a daily basis. You know what I mean? But when I talk to you, might be 2-3 years down the line or whatever, and we still gotta connect, then that's some real shit. You know what I mean? That's like friends, family, that's some real shit because 2-3 down the line, you're like, and then we searching to like find shit to talk about. Nigga, that means we were never really feeling each other as whatever blah
it was
blah
just
we got.
convenient at the time.
Exactly. Oh, we met at a family reunion. Like, okay, we met at a family reunion. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. It's like, even now to this day, it's like, when you put forward the effort and put forward the work, you know what I mean? They don't see that shit. And they might steal from you and everything else and try to do everything to hold you down. Like, the devil try to do everything to hold you down and, like, knock you off of your access and help stop you from proceeding to do what's the shit that you need to do to be the person that you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And sometimes they'll use your family members. They'll use your close friends and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, like, think about it. So, you got some weak-ass motherfuckers out there. Be like, oh, this all I got is my family, whatever, blase, blase. And then they come around and it's like their family knocked them off. You know what I mean? And then they just give up. In my mind of thinking, my way of thinking and everything else, and what I've seen, and if you don't proceed, that's why when y'all ask me what we're gonna do, what's our goal for next year, this year, whatever, and mine is like to be persistent.
Yeah, just keep going.
Exactly, because if you say some shit to me, you don't want to show up, you don't want to show up, you don't want to do this and that, you know what I'm saying, and then to help progress, if I'm not, and I let that shit knock me off the line, I'm fucking up my own destiny.
Yeah.
It ain't y'all's fault. And that's a lot of things that other people don't understand. It ain't their fault, other people's fault for fucking up their destiny. You know what I mean? It's our fault for letting people allowing other people to go ahead and fuck our shit up. You know what I'm saying? And so I look at it on that aspect. So it makes no matter if my family steal from me and everything else. It's just like, nigga, bottom line is all on me.
Yeah, for trusting.
Exactly. It's all on me. What's up, baby?
What's going on, man?
Yo, I looked at some of your videos, man.
Which one?
That's not him.
Oh, is that him?
No.
Oh, never mind. I didn't
Wait,
look at those.
he was rapping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that is him. I thought you meant like he was shooting a video.
No. You were like in like Louisiana or some shit like that.
I was. That was like a while back. The one I just put up is the other one I just did.
I'm gonna make sure I follow you tonight.
Yeah, but we gotta finish. He got a matter of fact. He gotta do some shit for him day in there. Where he take it all day in there.
Yeah, he did like 2-3 videos in Louisiana. Nigga.
Okay. Yeah, I fuck with him. That's before.
Yeah.
He be snapping. I just did a song with him like a couple times.
Yeah, a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah.
And you snapped on that bitch.
Yeah, it was quick. I just
You know?
recorded.
But for me to answer the question, like, I can't say what my family would do to make me stop fucking with them. I can look at it from their point of view and be like, they will not fuck with me because I'm so distant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sometimes that is the case too.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm the type of person I don't really get distant from people till I peep some flaw shit. Cause that's my first line of defense is to, all right, take steps back. If I peep some flaw shit, I'm not gonna cut you off right away because I don't know. I'm gonna just
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fall back and then I'm gonna see where it goes. Once I fall back, that's when I'm gonna see your true colors. When I'm not around you every day, hitting you up every day, giving you shit, that's when I'm gonna see what you really think about me. Cause when I'm in your face, like when we linking every day, you're not gonna say how you feel, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause you know I'm really with it. Like
Exactly.
we could box.
Right.
A lot of niggas, like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas is scary. They're not trying to have that confrontation. Even if we don't box, I argue with you, whatever you want to do, we can do it. So they gonna wait until I'm real distant, not coming around to share their feelings, like a lot of pussy niggas have done in the past.
Right.
And then like you know what I'm saying, that's when you gonna see what it is and what it ain't. And you'll notice like the people who don't rush to social media or don't go on social media and talk about you, those will be the motherfuckers I'll spin back and be like, hey bro, my bad about this and that. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have did this different. Wait for their apology. They don't apologize. They don't think they did nothing wrong. I'm back to.
But see, like for me, it's different because I make sure it's my point and my key to be distant. You know what I mean? Because just like we had a conversation earlier about having a good heart and being open and everything else. I hate feeling vulnerable. Like last week, I don't like feeling vulnerable. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just sit back and watch and relax and be like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my distance, and a lot of people, like my family members, a lot of them are like so tight knit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yet at the same time, we're so fucking separated. You know what I mean? And I'm that nigga is like, okay, one of my favorite cousins is Blase. You know what I mean? Best-selling author, fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? For poetry. And it's like, I love that nigga, respect that nigga. But we on that same shit. It's like, hey, we can like step back, whatever. If we link up and then it's like, you got that little like struggling to have a conversation and shit like that, then I'm like, hey, nigga, you ain't shit. Neither one of us is shit. In all honesty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people get that shit misconstrued because we don't understand just because we fuck with somebody. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that we gotta talk to them on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Family, friends, foes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really have to because we got our own individual lives to go ahead and do. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got our own goals. We all got our own destiny and everything else. So we got to work on our shit. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people that are clingy, they're like, oh, you haven't talked to me today. What's going on? You know what I mean? And it knocks you off your game because now you're trying to be somebody. You know what I mean? Which is not what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? If I'm growing, you know what I mean? You're supposed to grow with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like with the vision boards and everything we talked about last week.
Oh, yeah, we got
You know what I mean? Yeah, we did. And it's like the vision boards we talked about last week and everything else. It's like, all right, I talked to my god sister yesterday. She's like, you didn't throw a party? I'm like, yeah, what you mean a party? She's like, I used to throw vision board parties all the time. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? I'm about to break that bitch down.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
She was like, I would have some magazines. Some people bring food. A lot of other people bring wine and everything else. And then we have like an hour and a half, 2 hours to go ahead and do the vision board. But she's like, and then the goal board, like you write down the goals every week and everything else. And then she was like, but you can't really do that in an hour and a half. So you go ahead and take it home and everything else, and then next week we meet up. The ones that didn't finish, we all meet up and everything else, and you go over what you didn't finish. You know what I mean? And you show, right? So that's the vision board party.
Sound like some suburban activity.
And she black. You know what I mean? And she black. And Moo, my brother-in-law, my god brother-in-law, he's Japanese and everything else. But she was College Park. That's where she from. Raised in College Park. And everything else.
Georgia?
No. College Park here. Wait, not College Park. Is it College Park? No, not College Park. Well, it is College Park and Nucio and all that. Like right here off of 22nd. Not 22nd and you go up down 22nd. You go up. Shit. Jackson Heights.
Oh, okay. It used to be called College Park?
No, College Park was down a little bit more.
Okay.
But that's the projects is right there, Jackson Heights. And then you got a little subdivision right there. And that's where she's from.
Okay.
And everything else, but it's still all niggas and it's still like broke down houses and shit like that. You know what I mean? And so that's how she was raised. And she was like, yeah, and then they didn't come back. And she was like, she said, and she said this to me last night, and it still sticks to me to this day. She was like, you can always tell the one that was always there to just go ahead and just socialize and not do the board and everything else and just have fun and just meet up with people. She was like, we talk to these motherfuckers. She didn't say motherfuckers. She said, we talk to these people and we see these people and the ones that didn't do the vision boards or write down the goals and everything else, they're empty right now. You know what I'm saying? So it brings back to that shit about family. It's like, we don't have to talk on a daily basis. You know what I mean? As long as we're able to link up down the line and be cool. But as long as we all got our own visions and our goals, you know what I'm saying? Then it is what it is. We just go. If it meets up like Jackie, the girl, you heard me talk about a girl in Chicago.
Yeah.
Jackie. You know what I mean? Like with Jackie is like we're on different paths and everything else, but on the same accord. You know what I mean? It's like sure enough, I fucked up, not communicate with her and everything else. If y'all listen to all the other podcasts, that's the one I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Not being open up and everything else. And she was like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what's going on? Boom. I'm trying to push me. You know what I mean? And I still didn't open up. But it's like you had the vision and they might be like, even you girls, right? She got her vision. She got her goals. You got your vision. You got your goals. You can see where you can help her out. And she can see where she can help you out. Right? And y'all can meet and work on the shit that can actually help out. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and bring y'all brand up and bring y'all vision to fruition. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of family members don't see that shit. And they just want the money and everything else. So that's my biggest pet peeve. It's like they don't understand the process. And just like a lot of these people, like the YouTubers and everything else, they're like, a lot of people, they just see this and they want to go ahead and do this. But they don't understand the process that goes through the shit. You know what I mean? All the hard work and everything else. You busting your ass. I can honestly say, we bust our ass. You know what I mean? You work. You know what I mean? You take away time from your family and everything else. You do what you can. You know what I mean? You work. You do what you can. Editing videos and everything else. I work. Do what I can. Editing and everything else.
We all do this.
You know what I mean? So we all do this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that vision. It's just like, just because we might be blood or friends, you know what I mean, grew up together, our lifestyle is not matching up because this is where I need to be and this is where I want to be. You know what I mean? But you're still down here. So
yeah, we're all still low, but we have dreams to be better. And that's what we have in common.
But the ones that don't have the dream to perspire and be something greater than what they
You
are
gotta get lost.
to help everybody else out.
Mm-hmm.
Then and that's my biggest pet peeve. I'm working to help everybody else succeed their goals and their dreams, but what are y'all doing?
Exactly. Like if we sitting here, like you got us three right here, we taking 2.5 hours out of our day. You feel me? Damn near 3 hours to sit here and record this, but you got motherfuckers who are gonna like, who know we do this every week, 2 times a week. Come up here and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? They know we edit it. They know we do this and that. Won't even share the video, but when the shit blows up, are gonna ask, "Oh, can I come on your podcast? Oh,
Right.
can you guys promote this shit for me? Because
Right.
you do this, do that." But what are y'all doing at the beginning? Like, you not with us shooting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You not with us shooting in the gym right now. Like, so why do you want the fruits of the labor?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't helped plant those seeds. How you want the fruits?
Fucked up game, bro. It really is.
This shit be crazy as fuck.
It is. It's just like y'all being artists.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I mean? It's just like y'all being artists. They don't want to like we talked about earlier. They don't want to share. They don't want to contribute and everything else. But I'm one of the biggest. I'm flawed on that aspect. You know what I mean?
But
No,
if it's
the
your
reason why.
peoples, that's different.
But here's the situation though. Like I could critique and tell y'all like this and this and this, right? But I got an ear for it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people might not have an ear for it, and then it was like, oh yeah, whatever. But when y'all blow, they're gonna be like, oh, I remember that nigga who went blah blah blase blase. You know what I mean? And they were like, yeah, I'm their #1 fan and all this shit. You know what I mean? And then like me personally. Like, I remember 666 Mafia. When before Mystic Solids, they were doing little mixtapes at little club parties.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You was, yeah. That was
You know what I mean?
That was a prime type shit.
Exactly. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, Player Fly. Y'all don't know about Player Fly and shit like that and everything else. A lot of people don't understand. Just because you're like their #1 fan, if like that time we didn't have that much social media and shit like that. So they had the option to share except for the amount. You know, like T.I. came out with trap music, like his first album.
Oh yeah, I heard trap music, but
Yeah.
not. You know, I heard it later because I'm a G,
Exactly.
but I fuck with it.
But you know what I mean, and like we didn't have all that shit. We would fucking download that shit off of fucking torrent.
There was still torrent sites around there.
Yes, nigga. They how you think all my shit, nigga? I was
That
ahead of the curve.
2002.
I was ahead of the curve, my nigga. Still is.
I ain't hear about torrent sites till 07, 06.
Ahead of the curve, my nigga.
I see that.
Nigga, I'm still ahead. I know about shit that's coming out before it came out.
I was still getting CDs, man.
Nigga,
04.
nigga, I've always been. I had a new jet. You know what I mean? I'm working at Jarman selling shoes and shit like that. I feel like Ed Bunny and shit. Like,
Oh, from Family
Nigga.
Matters, nigga?
Yes.
What?
Nigga,
Or
I had
was it Married with Children?
Married with Children. You know what I mean? I had to find a way. And then I was like, bro, I'm in Utah, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I don't listen to y'all West Coast E40 and all that shit. I don't listen to West Coast. And then I'm like, it's just Southern music. I turned everybody on that I knew. Nigga, like from Chicago and all that shit. I'm like, nigga, this is shit, nigga. It's a trap music. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
The music might have been garbage a lot of times and everything else, but it goes back to be like, support your artists.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you can't support your artists, you can't be like, oh, I was different than one. I'm there like they
You're not
want
supporting.
man. You know what I mean?
But that's why earlier I hope you understand, like,
Oh, I understood.
that's why I unfollow motherfuckers. Like, if I followed you because you supported me, it's different if I follow you because you post cool shit or you do this and that. You don't gotta fuck with my shit. I follow you because I fuck with your shit. I repost you because I fuck with your shit. But if I follow you because you fuck with my shit, when you don't, it's like, okay, why am I following you now?
But
That's just how I rock.
But I like one of my mentors, Tim Borders. He was in his 20s, going on 30s, he bought a water company. You know what I mean? I sold that bitch for billions. So I understand that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with what you were saying because I understood what you were saying. But I was just trying to debate with you because I like to debate. But I understand what you're saying because a lot of people just don't understand, especially niggas nowadays. Niggas nowadays and this timeline is just like what you can do for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fought with you, but what you gonna do for me? I'm your fan, so what you gonna do for me, nigga? You know what I mean? Not be like, oh, like back in the day, nigga, I'm your fan, so I'm gonna do this and everything else. But what fucked to me in my mindset, what really fucked the whole shit up is because there was no social media, there was no IG and all that shit. So there was no way for artists to go ahead and be like, look, this nigga fought with me. You know what I mean? So there was no way for artists to be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? This nigga fought with me, go fuck with this nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so because so many artists throughout time, you know what I mean, didn't know how to go ahead and show appreciation, like Ski Mask. You know what I mean? He showed appreciation because it was on social media and all that shit. You know what I mean? There's so many artists throughout time that didn't know how to show appreciation. A lot of fans turned fucking sour. And now it's like, bitch, what's in it for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see but how I rock too, like I don't know if you remember this, like back in the day, even now, like if you're a real supporter, I don't use the word fan because fans come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit comes and goes. I'm talking about a supporter. Like I got people from day one that's been to our first shows. One of the 12 people in that audience. You feel me? Like our first shows when niggas bought a ticket to be around 10 other niggas that fuck with us and rocked out like it was 100 niggas in the crowd.
Right.
That's who I fuck with. People like that. Like even if you catch on when we're getting bigger, I don't give a fuck as long as you supporting hard body. You know what I'm saying? Like if you support the movement like it's your movement,
right.
That's when I'm gonna follow you. That's when I'm gonna fuck with you. And then when that's when I like most people people don't understand like how I fuck with my supporters, bro. Like I will like your picture. I'll comment under your picture like I know you, even if I never met you before, because how hard you fuck with me.
Right.
Like I got this shit where motherfucking like when school's in session and report cards come out, I used to buy kids shoes and all types of shit. Like if you show me all A's, like if people show me all A's, I'll pick a person, I'll give you an outfit, give you some shoes, whatever. Yeah, hell yeah, we could do that whenever report cards come. Me and him used to just donate clothes. We used to do all types of shit, but after a while, niggas just, you know what I'm saying, like that didn't get attention. Us pulling up, fighting niggas, and curving niggas in the mall, that's what got attention.
But see,
we're not doing it for attention either. But it's
exactly.
just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like why do people pay attention to this and not this?
Because that's a mindset that we got nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And me being a grown ass folk, I'll be like, I can see that shit. You know what I mean? It's just like because a lot of it is just to go ahead and demasculinize us, black individuals. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about the racial shit right now because my great grandma was white. You know what I mean? And my mom is my complexion. She's like this nigga's complexion. You know what I mean? My mom's your complexion.
Like a mixture of us.
And my auntie is this nigga's complexion.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just dark as fuck. My dad was dark. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it's just like the programming that we go ahead and set ourselves to. You know what I mean? And it's the program to like self-hate. You know what I mean? The program to like not read books. The programming to not do shit that's better ourselves and our communities.
Exactly. Like it's literally, it was set up to where if you go to school every day and you get straight A's, you're a fucking weirdo. You're a nerd, which is cancerous, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's cancerous as fuck. But no, I remember.
No, but it's my turn too.
No, I'm talking about like us as like minorities.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Bro, I know it was the same way when you were in school. It was the same way when we was in school. Like, I don't know why we don't champion smart kids, bro. Like I would literally go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say like I would literally be in class, right? Like I'm in that bitch trying. I'm in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. I'm about to fail. Like I'm getting right. Or and you'll hear a nigga, oh, square ass nigga paying attention.
Exactly.
Like
Yep.
what? And then but as a jit, like as a you know what I'm saying, as a jitterbug, be like,
It
man,
affects
fuck
you.
that shit,
It
bro. I don't give a
affects
fuck
you.
about this class. But really, I give a fuck. When I go home, I'm getting my ass beat by this shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's like it's weird because we want to be so cool, but why is that cool, bruh? Why is it cool to be a flunky and a junkie?
I don't know.
It's literally cool to be a flunky and a junkie.
And it ain't because really, now if you really think about it, a lot of the inventions that we had, Carver, with the peanut butter and everything else, a lot of the shit that we had besides Tesla, you know what I mean, is a lot of it is people with pigmentation in their skin.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's all black folks. You know what I mean? And it's just like there was supposedly, I'm not sure. I got to do the research. By the time we edit this, I'm gonna let you know if it pops up. You know what I mean, showing that it is factual, then it'll be in the video, right? But supposedly there been black folks before slavery here in the United States.
Bro, there was black people that owned slaves.
Bruh, I know.
Like,
I know.
yeah, there was.
And
A lot of people don't admit that.
but
There
they
was.
should. They
No.
should.
Bro, we sold ourselves
I know.
in Africa.
All for the money.
I know.
For the love of money. Give me money, man.
Like you
That's all I
like if you got to think about it. You really think these fat white dudes with no guns, this back before guns, or maybe when guns first came out, you really think these motherfuckers are coming like kidnapping us and taking us? No, we would run their ass out the country. We're getting sold by our own people, rounded up by our own people, deceived, lied to, whatever, so they could get us gathered up, or even if it was the bad people in the area, whatever.
Just
We're
like
getting
Haiti.
sold by our own folks.
Just like Haiti and Dominican. Haiti and Dominican Republic is separated by a bridge.
It's the same shit.
You know what I mean? But it's just like Haiti. Haiti, and I really believe if like the DR like actually dug in and everything else, they would see the same shit that Haiti has and make them one of the greatest countries. And they unite. They're not. But if they unite, you know what I mean, they could be like how Haiti wasn't before the Anglo-Saxons come in
But see, you know
and
the
fucking do all
difference.
that shit.
The difference, the reason people don't want Haiti to succeed, or the reason that they try to make Haiti look bad, because Haiti's really not that bad. You know, like I was just talking to my dad about this today. They had TV the same time we had TV. They have everything the same time as us. They just make it look like a third world country because it's not owned by
White.
it's not,
Anglo-Saxons.
exactly. It's not owned by them. It's owned by us. That's one of the only free black countries. The free black. It's like that's black owned. Like that's where we need to fucking travel to.
Right.
As black people, why are we going to fucking all these white owned places? Why are we not going to Haiti that's owned by Haiti since 1804? That's why that 1804 shit is so serious. Like, nigga, they literally put themselves on the cross and died. They had a whole revolution to own their own shit. They was not finna lay down to the French. They wasn't laying down to the Spanish. They own their own shit. And the world wants to make them look like a third world country just because of that. But
Bro.
really, they straight over there, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. Dominican Republic, Haiti, you know, and it's like I grew up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I called this Haitian cat Dominican. And I called this Dominican Haitian.
Yeah, all right.
you understand what I'm saying? But on the same accord, they're the same island. It's just like St. Kitts and Nevis. Like my dad's from Nevis, my mom's from St. Kitts. You know what I mean? It's just a couple miles. It's like a few miles. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But here's a situation. Here's a caveat of it. If the niggas in Africa and all these other minority places will actually link up and get out their own asses, their own heads out their own asses. You know what I mean? And like the niggas in America, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the fucking Mexicans, and everything else, and just stand up to have a front, nigga, how much powerful we will be?
Exactly.
Something gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
If we stop thinking of ourselves as fucking different races and just the human race.
Exactly.
We're all humans, nigga.
It's like a lot of shit like for better words, the Illuminati. You know what I mean? Like some of the tests they got and everything else is what for the betterment of mankind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make hard decisions for the betterment of mankind. You know what I mean? If we are not able to go ahead and make better decisions for us as minorities,
As
you know what I'm saying?
As people, in general.
As people, as mankind,
Yeah.
and I'm even talking about the rednecks that grow up and understand like, nah, there is white privilege and everything else. Just like that bitch that was in Star Wars. Well, I don't know her name. The main girl that was in the like 3-part trilogy of Star Wars that just the last one came out around Christmas time. She was like she went to school, to an art school and everything else, like artists and like acting and everything else, and then there was this nigga and then she was like, no, I'm not privileged. You know what I mean? As long as we're able to get that shit out of our head, we're not privileged, we're just human beings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And be like, boom, let's work together and let's go ahead and do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? And then that's when we will be better. I've always been an advocate. I'm like, look, I like interracials. And the reason why I really do like interracials is because, and I touched on this before, it's like the more people look like Filipinos, there's a lot less chance of people have that interracial, that racial divide.
Facts though.
You understand what I'm saying?
This is you and the Filipinos.
But it's facts though. If you look at a Filipino chick, right, and then you look at a mixed chick, like black and white, black and Spanish, whatever. They're pretty much the same complexion.
Just different eyes.
Exactly. They got a slant. You know what I'm saying? But and that's my mentality. It's like as long as we all look like, you know what I mean, we could actually like look like a one race.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the one world order and shit. You know what I mean? But
Order.
yeah, the one world, new world order shit. But if we look and be able, and I say that as a point of like you shed your skin and everything else, and you just look at the people as an individual that they are. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm quick to reference the everybody look like Filipino shit. It's like you shed your skin, you know what I mean, and realize I'm just a human, just like you. I pull my pants up just like you do. You know what I mean? I breathe the same fucking air just like you do.
We eat the same.
We eat the same. We shit the same. We piss the same. You know what I mean? Either you standing up or you sitting down. You know
I mean, some of y'all might not white,
good.
but you know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
We still do the function.
Nigga,
You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that don't white, so we don't really shit the same.
Nigga, I'm so
but we
low right
all
now,
shit.
nigga. Like, you know people that don't white, nigga?
No, I don't. But I'm saying there's people that don't. You know what I'm saying? It's
But,
the world.
but really, if you think about it, the people that don't white, especially like here,
And I'm not talking about a bidet.
No, I got a bad attachment, bro. I'm like,
I'm talking about motherfuckers
Bruh,
who don't touch the
you save less than toilet paper and all that shit.
And it's
But
better for you too.
it is. It's so clean, bro. The bed attachment.
I feel like it should be splashed.
I
You
used
know?
to have
Bruh.
one at grandma's house.
Bro,
She used to keep your ass clean.
clean.
But you don't gotta like dry it off.
Bro, instead of doing like this, like me personally, I hate the shitting. And I still hate shitting. But like I would shit for like fucking an hour and a half, right? And then I would be doing this shit right here. Boom, 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 boom. White, fold, boom, boom, boom. White, fold, boom, white, fold. And there's still shit and go boom, 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 all over again. Nigga with a bidet attachment, bro, with a you just nigga. And then you just do like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I do the trick because it's water, right? And then you just like, you look at the toilet paper, that bitch is white, just wet.
What I'm saying, where does the splash go?
And it's back in the toilet bowl.
It's like a big ass toilet, bro. Like,
It's like a
All the toilets are bigger.
It's like water fountain toilet. I don't know how to explain it. It will be placed right next to the toilet.
And see, I don't have a bidet, I got the attachment that hooks up to the toilet bowl, so it just splashes back down in that bitch.
Also, okay, so it's in the toilet though.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
just
that's
comes.
that one. The one that
Yeah,
I grew up with
but-
is next to the toilet.
Yeah, it was that there's one
It's
that
like
side by side. It's like the hand washing
hand
shit.
wash,
Is,
just
yeah.
think about it like upside.
Instead of the paper towels to dry your hands, you got an air dryer to dry your hands.
They have an air dryer on that bitch.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's just instead of like grabbing the paper towels, you know what I mean, you could use the air dryer, which is the water for the bidet. Instead of using toilet paper, you use the water to wash your ass and cleanse your ass.
But so did you still use toilet paper after the bidet?
To wipe my ass, I was gonna leave with a fucking.
That's my question. I always thought niggas just ain't have wipes.
No,
I was like,
it
niggas,
ain't.
It's just less paper consumed. That's
It's like, and it ain't like
it's cleaner, bro.
it ain't like to wipe your ass. It's to dry your asshole. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have like fucking a wet spot and like you know, like you sag your
I know,
pants
bro.
and everything. Yeah,
Just
big
getting out the
old
shower.
streak and shit like that. Nigga, yeah, no, it ain't that.
It's like getting out the shower. You know, dry. You know what I'm saying? You got to dry.
Yeah, you got to dry off, man.
So shit. We're gonna end it off by saying this. We're gonna say, get your concealed license. Know your laws. Know your laws.
Know your laws, nigga.
Know your laws, cause ignorance of the law is not an excuse. You will still get your ass booked, baby.
Nigga.
Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Do or you will.
That's when I used
Die,
died.
motherfucker.
He did all this like I'm cutting your throat off, nigga.
You feel me?